Here we are. Born to be kings. It's time. AEW Grand Slam Mexico. Live. From Arena, Mexico. That makes it pretty easy. Arena, Mexico. That makes it pretty easy. Arena, Mexico. That makes it pretty easy. I'm hearing myself. Arena, Mexico. Over and over and over again. Grand Slam Mexico from Arena, Mexico. With people from Mexico. Mexico everywhere. Mexico, here we go. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Whoa. It's time for upgrades. It's time for upgrades. Up, 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 up. Look at all these upgrades. Ring Master. 77 months. I thought it said 71 over there. 77 months, Ringmaster. Wow, thank you so much, man. How epic is that? Goodness gracious. Crack the cases. How awesome is that? Ringmaster, thank you, man. 77 months. It was even better than I thought it was. Goodness gracious. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Subscribe for 77 in a row. 77 months in a row. Can I bring up my chat for YouTube? Is that possible, or is YouTube gonna not allow it? YouTube, what are you doing? YouTube. YouTube. Okay, here we go. There. All right, I fixed it. Got to start off that goal. Heck yeah, man. We got one of the goals on its way. The subscriber goal. Man, we have a cacophony of multi-man matches tonight, man. I was like, oh, okay, there's a 10-man match. I understand that because the Death Riders and all that. Like, there's a lot of people involved in that story. And then I look over on the fight card, and there's a 12-man tag team match tonight as well. Oh man, Tony Khan he's trying to get me, man. He's trying to get me. 12-man tag match. My goodness. Well, at least everybody gets to travel. Everybody gets to go to Mexico and enjoy the sights. Breaking news. Alex, where'd you hear this from? Always cite your sources, guys. If you're gonna bring news in here, tell me where you got the news from. That way we know if it's a credible source or if it's something that some dirt sheet website came up with just to get clicks or whatever. I'm not saying that you would bring not so true information in here, so please don't take it that way. It's just please always cite your source if you're going to bring me a news story. Tell me where you got that news from along with your message. That way I can immediately figure it out, see where it's at and all that, and then we can make sure that we're reporting just the facts. Please and thank you, guys. I know that not every channel does that. I know a lot of channels just don't care. They'll report any news because that's just extra clicks and extra interactions for them. But in life, you have to choose your paths. You have to choose a path of integrity, or choose a path where you take the more traveled road and just throw your integrity to the wind. And I'd rather have just the truth in here. So let me know where you got it. Let me know where you got that news. We got Michael in the house. We got Dro in the house. Welcome, everybody. Almost time for AEW Grand Slam Mexico, live from Arena, Mexico. I wonder what that CDMX stands for. What does CDMX stand for? Let's find out. We got like a minute. What does CDMX stand for in Mexico? CDMX stands for Ciudad de Mexico. Oh, Spanish name for Mexico City. Aha. They replace. Ah, it's officially replaced Distro Federal. Aha. Oh yeah. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Yo, Robert Stone. Robert Stone. Thank you for the bits. 7 bits. That is very awesome. Bluegrass is in the house. Welcome back, Bluegrass. PW Insider. That's not a news source. That's not a news source that we list here. What do you mean they were right? If you know they're right, then it means you heard it from a more credible source. So where are you hearing it from? Like, where else? Are you hearing it directly from Alexa Bliss or WWE themselves or ESPN? PW Insider is a dirt sheet. That's not an official news source. Uh-oh. I understand you might read it, but that's not something that I consider an official news source in here. Uh-oh. Jimmy John's is on us already. Oh, spray! Oh, spray! Oh, I still have that Call of Dragons thing on here. Need to get rid of that. Elevate me to the sky. So elevated. Yo, Robert Stone. Getting the Spanish going on here. Dup. Big rude. Dup. Dup, man. Dup. Arena Mexico. So are we starting with the 10-man, 12-man? Or did they upgrade to a 22-man? They added it all together. Oh, spray. Oh, spray. Yo, Robert Stone. Look at this. Elevated. We're so elevated. Hangman is here. Sean Rossap. Yeah, like I said, he's a dirt sheet writer. That's not an official news source, so please don't list news stories from PW Insider. If we hear it from like Alexa, not Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan herself, or WWE or ESPN, that's official, not Sean Ross. It's Hangman. But thank you for trying to bring news in here. It's just that's not a source that I accept. It's Hangman. What's he gonna say? I'm so glad they started off with an actual like segment and not just jump straight into a match. Yeah, this setup is awesome. When I looked up the ticket sales and everything earlier, the setup, I was like, wow, this place is awesome looking. Hey, speaking Spanish. Speaking Spanglish. Oh, yeah. Jay Montez, welcome. Another 4 hours? No. This one's not a 4-hour one.
Era joven. Mi familia tenía una granja de tabaco. Y cada verano, como 6 hombres vienen de Ruiz Nayarit a trabajar.
Hangman was young, his family had a farm, and 6 men that came from Mexico.
Samuel, Adrian, y como 2 o 3 Migueles.
All those names.
Y cada año trabajé con ellos. Y ellos me encerraron sobre el pueblo mexicano. Eran muy trabajadores, eran honestos y cuidaban de sus familias.
Many workers came to take care of their families.
Que todos somos mejores cuando trabajamos juntos.
I like the setup here, man. It looks great.
Gracias por recibirnos en su casa esta noche.
Thank you for having us in your house tonight.
Thank you, Excalibur. Excalibur's trying to keep up, but he's just like saying every other word.
Gracias por esta colaboración entre AEW y CMLL, porque cuando trabajamos juntos podemos cambiar el mundo.
Dang, does he normally speak Spanish? He's doing pretty good. I know it probably sounds bad to a native speaker, but to remember all this is pretty crazy. If he doesn't already speak it.
John Moxley.
Boo, John Moxley, boo. They really made people not like Moxley, man. They've done a good job with that. Kyle, what's up, man?
Una lucha esta noche.
Hangman will not be wrestling tonight.
Y tengo prohibido estar en la arena durante su combate.
And he's not allowed
Pero
be in the arena during the main event tonight.
Dijo nada sobre después de su
Wait, what is the main event tonight? Oh, is that the MJF match?
Así después de eso.
We got Kyle and Carl. Welcome, Kyle. Welcome, Carl. It's Michael. What's up, Michael?
Can't translate that one, but you get the drift.
What do you say? He's gonna murder him? What do you say? What do you say? Oh my goodness. Oh me, oh my. Look at this. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you strange. Yo, Strange, thank you for the tip. Oh my goodness.
Well, Hangman and Page, he's going to have his eyes on John Moxley in our main event here tonight at Grand Slam, Mexico.
Elevated.
It will be
Goki baited. Goki, thank you for the 44 bits. Goki with 44 bits on it. Thank you, man. Na, na, na. Nice stage setup and everything. You guys like the way the arena's looking? I'm right there. I'm actually live from the arena right now, guys. Spared no expense. You like the set? You like the stage? Yeah, I think it looks great, man. Great setup. One of the things I love about AEW is that their stage setups feel a lot more like the stages I used to love. The ones where it was always different, you know? It was different for every pay-per-view and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I brought my own water. I'm not going to drink the water down here. I trust you, Strange. I was just kidding. I don't want to know. Thank you.
They're ready for this one here in Arena Mexico. MJF and Mistico, one-on-one.
MJF and Mistico. It's a 14-man tag now. It's expanding as I spoke about it. Now it's not a 12-man tag. It's 14-man tag now. They're doing this to me on purpose, man. We know AEW watches my stream. They came in the live stream and wished us luck and everything. We've had AEW in the live stream before. The official AEW YouTube account has been in this chat during my live streams and hung out with us. Wished us luck and everything. So they've talked to me and everything. I think Tony Khan is watching the stream and doing this on purpose. Oh, man. Daredevil, what's up, man? We got Daredevil Season 3 up in the chat right now. Exclusive. It's Stokely Go Away. And it's Find the Remote. FTR.
That's the bad news. The good news is 1.5 of FTR is here tonight. Stokely and the great Dax Harwood.
The great Dax.
And by the way, I've been working
Cash Wheeler unable to be here tonight.
Not able to be here tonight.
Calling in some reinforcements.
Bam, 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 bam. Hey, thank you guys for the likes already. Big Rude knows what's up. Big Rude, thank you for doing some of the mod thing, man. Thank you for encouraging people to leave a like on the stream. We're over halfway to the first goal. I want to see if we can get to 20 likes before this first match ends. Let's try it. Let's try it out.
Predator of the air. 6 CMLL titles in his career.
Aussie. There he is. I'm gonna have to move Dax over, I think. The catch is so good, man. Look at this outfit. He's looking like Wrestle Kingdom over here.
Strange bedfellows in this match, Tony. You got FTR, you got Volador Jr., you got the Don Callis family. Yeah, and you got 4 men in a tag team match.
It's Wednesday. Mr. Renegade knows. Renegade. What are my thoughts of Anarchy in the Arena match at Double or Nothing? What are my thoughts on All In? My thoughts on Anarchy in the Arena is it's my one of my least favorite match types in all of history of wrestling. I understand other people like it, but it's just not. It's not for me, man. It's just a bunch of stuff. It's like if to me, it's like going to a restaurant and then paying extra money, waiting extra time to get into the restaurant, paying extra money, and then the chef just throws things all over the place. And then you walk out. Watch the chef just throw everything that he can all over the restaurant, and then you're like, wow, that was fun. To me, it's not extremely masterful, and it's a dangerous thing as well, dude. It's cost us months and months of certain athletes, like Bryan Danielson and stuff. It's just not my favorite. Oh yeah, this stage is incredible, man. Look at this. Yo, Bandito looking like $1 million. So that's my thoughts on the Anarchy in the Arena match. It's not my thing. How do I feel about All In? You'd have to make it more a more detailed question. I don't know what to tell you about All In. Like, what is there a specific thing you want my opinion on, or you'd have to kind of whittle it down because I don't know what to say about All In. Bandito, Atlantis, and Atlantis Jr. Oh, Templario's here. Nice. Oh, me oh my. Look at this. All designed to keep you strange. Got your rules and your religion. All designed to keep you strange. Strange, thank you for the $2 tip again.
From Van Nuys, California, weighing 285 pounds, Brody
El Grande Americano's not there. I don't know how you could be so sure, man. You don't know who's under that mask. He could be here. I wouldn't be so sure.
from Buffalo, New York, weighing 187 pounds.
Man, this guy is just lost right here. Daniel Garcia. Crowd started cheering a little bit more when he started to do his little dance. Do you think Okada and Omega will be match of the night or the main event? No, actually I don't. I think it might be like the 2 matches before the main event. You know how they've been doing that recently, where no matter what, they put the world title as the main event, even if there's stuff that's kind of bigger or like a little bit more meaningful. Not meaningful, but like the feud involved is a little bit more intense than what's going on with the main title. So I think maybe it'll be 2 matches before the main event, and they'll have Moxley in the main event. But as far as match of the night, I really hope so, man. I really hope so. But yeah, I hope Omega wins that for sure.
Smug smile on the face of Adam Cole, as handsome as they come, and he's got the gold to back it up.
It's Adam Cole, baby. Dang, let's hear how loud this place is about to be.
Can officiate this without it getting out of control. A lot of tension.
Yeah, easier said than done, Nigel.
Nice.
14 competitors stepping into the ring. Our opening contest tonight here on Grand Slam Mexico. A true international affair.
You know, you can tell how special this night is
What
going
is-
to be. And I'm going to tell you, guys both
who
have been
said
in the
something
ring
about
and
politics?
And you know when there's a loud electric crowd.
Oh,
you
his
even before
Brody's
that,
shirt? I didn't even
don't
see
you?
it.
It really heightens up your
Kind of glad I didn't.
Well, I mean, it heightens the adrenaline, heightens the excitement, but also the inverse could be true, Tony. The butterflies could get to some competitors.
Ah, look at how much space there is around the ring. I love that.
And Arena Mexico
Look at how much
for the
space
first
there
time.
is. I'm sure it's not the best for the fans to be that far away from their, the stars they came to pay money for and see, but I love how much space there is. That means we could see some crazy high flying.
Professional wrestling, Lucha Libre organization in the world. Back then you were still in diapers.
Nom 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 nom.
Absolutely.
Mary, welcome.
And I was told about it.
Bandito, Konosuke Takeshita starting things off for their respective sides. This is a huge moment.
Mary's
for
in the
Bandito.
house.
He competed last night, the CMLL AEW show that CMLL hosted here in Arena Mexico.
Yeah, we'll do predictions once we hit 20 likes, guys. The quicker the better. So if you haven't already left a like, now would be a good time. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh my goodness. It's Mary Mania. Yo, Mary Mania. Look at this. The biggest cheer of the day thus far. Mary doing the dang thing. 100 bits. Thank you so much. And Mary's #1 for the week. Whoa. Mary on top of the leaderboards. Mary on top of the charts. Oh, me oh my. Wait a minute. A hype train is approaching. We just need a few more people to jump on. Oh my goodness. It's WB Mania. WBKO. Dropping WBKOs on people. Why are you guys doing Seth Rollins like this? What did he do? Colby Lopez. Why are you doing him like that?
That's how reviled Don Callis is.
Whoa. Whoa. What in the world?
Counter there by Bandito. Speaking of the Don Callis family, tonight it will
Oh my goodness.
outsized assist from Don Callis.
Oh my goodness gracious, Goki. The Goki generosity. $20. Thank you so much. Look at this. Wowzers. It's Mary Mania. It's Mary Mania. 100 bits. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is this? Oh, Hechicero, man. He's great. I love Hechicero, man. That's one of the best things that this crossover has done, is shown me Hechicero. Oh my goodness. Yo, the dynamic has ever changed. Goki with 500 bits, and he puts us on the hype train. Oh my goodness. Goki, thank you. Thank you so much, man.
Garcia, the right hand, drops Harwood. Harwood, the reversal.
Gotta talk about it. Dax on his
Hooking
own
it up.
tonight.
The hype train has left the station.
It's a team with
We are on our way.
Comes Atlantis Jr. You hear, greeted by the chorus of boos. That just speaks to the impression that the footsteps, as you said.
Oh my goodness.
Father,
Look at this.
the senior left.
It's time for Walter to sing it.
Atlantis.
Sing the song, Walter.
Into action, swing and a miss by Harwood. Sling blade. Harwood goes down hard. First cover of the match, I believe it's Harwood able to kick out.
And they are booing every move here by Atlantis Jr., but the Templario comes in. I think the young
Rah,
kid
rah.
is a very, very fine Briscoe. I don't think there's any question
Goodness
about that.
gracious. Thank you so much for the bits.
The drop
Yeah,
kick
this
turns
crowd is rowdy, man.
From Atlantis Jr. Now Templario. Lateral press. Cover made.
I really like this
Harwood able to
setup
kick
here.
out.
This looks fantastic. The color scheme, the stage, the layout of the crowd, the space around the ring. This is just gorgeous. Very gorgeous setup.
We've done a lot of matches throughout the years.
Wow, some great teamwork
You said,
there.
didn't
Unexpected
WWE just do a
teamwork like
Mexico
that.
show?
Templario
No,
Jr.
they had a crossover show, Worlds Collide, that happened in Los Angeles.
But now, pair of Tijeras there. Thrust kick. Takes out Harwood.
But the setup looked a bit like this. I could see why you would think that it happened in Mexico. They definitely went the distance to make it culturally look like a crossover show.
one of the Hounds of Hell chomping at the bit for a taste.
Wow.
Templario and Volador Jr., they've had their fair share of battles here in Arena Mexico.
Templario. This guy Templario is really good.
Down the country of Mexico, swinging a miss there by Volador Jr.
We've been seeing him a lot recently in MLW. We've been watching some really cool MLW shows on my Twitch channel. I actually show the wrestling on the Twitch channel. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Yo. Look at this. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you strange. Oh, Lance Archer's out here. I didn't even see him before this moment. Yo, Strange, thank you for the tip. Yo, and we got 99 bits. Oh me, oh my. Look at this. It's the house. Look at this. You guys are going off. Thank you so much for the bits. 99 bits. Oh, goodness. Josh Alexander, Death Valley driven on the apron by Brody King. Ouch, man. Jeez. Is the guy in the mask and blue pants a heel? I'm confused why everybody's booing. It's like my third week watching AEW, so I'm not sure. Blue pants and a mask. Let me see who you're talking about here. I think you might be talking about Atlantis. He's not a heel. I know that.
Atlantis here.
And the legend's in.
Atlantis, the double leg, and now a series of blows. Fletcher.
I wonder why they are booing him. That's a good question. I don't know. I thought he was like a national hero type of guy. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's time for upgrades. Oh my goodness. Look at this. We got spicy tacos. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Look at this, man. My goodness. Gracious. Crack the cases. Thank you very much. Goki with the alley-oop. And another one to spicy tacos. Look, perfect timing. Grand Slam Mexico. And we have upgrades. And tacos. Oh my goodness. Spicy tacos. That's a spicy taco. Look at this. Me oh my. Gifted alley-oops from Goki to spicy tacos. Perfectly executed. Perfectly spicy tacos. We hit the goal. Thanks to you guys. Look, all the goals have been hit. Thank you guys so much. Hooking it up. Who's getting booed? It looked like Atlantis was getting booed. I don't know why.
I saw some fire in Garcia when I teamed with him.
I don't know. I don't follow CMLL that closely to know the story. I don't get it. You're a WWE guy, but you need an alternative. Well, you're in the right spot, man. AEW is absolutely an alternative. They have their very much of their own thing going on. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's sometimes they show why a lot of promotions don't do exactly what they do. Yeah, they changed the multi-man matches. I saw that. Darius, what's up, man? No Cash Wheeler, no Claudio. Yeah. If they said anything about why, I didn't hear it. I wonder if maybe it's like a visa thing, like they can't go to Mexico. I could see maybe Claudio having a visa type issue because of his nationality, maybe, and I could definitely see Cash having trouble because of his recent this stuff. I could see it. I don't know why they would keep him out, but that's just my guess. That's not news, so don't quote me on that. Over there, they don't like Atlantis Jr. Why? Why not? You watch it, so maybe you know. Like, why? What's the deal? Thank you guys so much for the ultimate hookups on the tips, bits, subscriptions. You guys killed it. Oh, God. Garcia. Mad Scientist Bomb? That's what that's called? Ay, ay, ay. Taco. Spicy Tacos got gifted a subscription during Grand Slam Mexico. That's just... You can't write this stuff. And it was a random gifted subscription, so Goki didn't get to choose who got it or anything. It's just... Moments like this are like special, man. Special stuff. You know, a lot of people upset with Hunter's booking. Yeah, but it's wrestling fans are very fickle, man. Like if something's hot, it'll be hot for a while, and then people will just get like upset because it's too much of the same, or it's not enough of something new, or it's too much of something new and it's not what they liked. It's so up and down. I wouldn't put much stock into what people are upset in. Everybody's not everybody, but there's any given day you can get online and find people upset in the IWC. They're just complainers all over the place, man. And it's become extremely popular to have a problem with something, you know? You feel like you belong, or people feel like they belong. They're part of something special if they have a problem with things. You don't get as much attention if you're overly positive about stuff, or if you just generally don't have much of a problem with the way things are going, and you're just kind of content. That's, you know, the squeaky wheel gets the oil. So a lot of people just invent things to be upset about. So I wouldn't put much stock in people being upset about things. It happens. It's gonna happen no matter what. I'm sure there was some people upset during the Attitude Era. There's probably some people upset during everything, man. They like to feel like they belong to a crew of people who are just upset.
Communication going on here.
Watch this. Oh, God.
Claudio's been to Mexico before, yeah, but that doesn't mean it's not a problem now. You have to renew visas, you know? You don't get to just have like a pass to a country forever. You have to renew those things, so it's a possibility that that's what's up. I'm just saying that it sounds like there's a reason, you know? It sounds like there's a definite reason behind Cash and Claudio both being not allowed here. I wonder what it is, though. Hey, it's Gratz. What's up, Gratz? Where have I been at? I've been very busy with like selling stuff and traveling, and it's been super hot where I live at, so I've been taking a bit more time trying to make sure that I don't have a heat stroke or anything like that. So I've been taking my time and just buckling down, trying to make as much added income as I can to, make headway. Thank you for joining us, man. How are you doing?
8 men inside the ring.
They just don't think he has potential. Oh, really? But aren't they booing like the old version of him, not the junior?
Take a look at that shot, would you? And the fans going crazy. And
It looked like they were booing like the veteran guy.
we have 10,000 plus in the fan.
Yeah, we are sold out here in Arena Mexico as Atlantis.
I don't know about that sold out status. Unless they gave out a bunch of tickets in the last hour. I just looked up the tickets and they're available.
Action's spilling all over the ring.
All over the arena, for that matter.
The
Here we
heavy
go.
hitters for their sides.
Time to fight everywhere.
Wow. Moonsault there from Bandito.
Playing Hot Where I Am too.
Brody King.
Got a crazy solar setup in my house. Oh wow, nice. Solar?
Cross chop on the throat,
That's
but
cool,
Brody,
man.
Big elbow strike.
I wish there was more of that where I live at.
Of his own.
That would help my bills out.
Brody comes in, shoulder tackle. Not
Yeah,
easy to
today
keep
it
a
was
man on the
107
feet.
degrees.
Yeah, but a guy like
It was
Brody
107
can't do
just like an hour ago.
Wait a second.
Now it's only 103.
That's the reason why.
Hechicero from the top.
Hechicero takes down Brody King.
Trying to keep Brody down on the mat. Trying to neutralize the size advantage. Hechicero going to continue to apply pressure. Checking out his options, seeing where his teammates are. But, Brody running through it. Brody King, what a massive hook on Rana.
Spicy sweet chili Doritos for the first time. Oh, do you like them? I've had those.
And now Brody on the move, and the tope suicida to catch the getting back.
Did I catch his t-shirt? No, but everybody else told me about it.
Atlantis wants
I didn't see it. I'm glad I didn't.
we know why.
And look at this, rights and lefts.
It's one of the things that's kind of like not my favorite about AEW is all the grandstanding and political that type of thing. What is it called? What is it called? There's a term for it. Yeah, I saw that. I saw people telling me that it said that.
Oh, look at this inside cradle by Atlantis on 2 and 3.
Activism? Nah, there's but there's a different term for it where it's like you get involved in things and you say things because you want people to social justice. It's not that term either. It's like that though. It's like it's like where you get overly involved in things that you don't really have a horse in the race just to get reactions out of people. I forget what that term is. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he has some family or something, but I'm not saying he's doing that. I'm just saying there is a term for when people do that sort of thing. Virtue signaling. Thank you. Yeah, virtue signaling. Exactly. It's where you're so virtuous just so people can cheer you on about it.
And not Kyle Fletcher, not Takeshita.
Exactly. Thank you. I always forget that term. I gotta write that term on my hand like The Rock. I gotta have it written on my forearm. But yeah, I'm not saying he's doing that, but I do see a lot of that happening, and somewhat often it's people from AEW doing it.
So when it comes to this match, Okada, let's leave it all in the ring. One final time for everything.
This match should not be you and Okada.
Don Callis, a man who
Don Callis, man, what they did to Omega last week, that was super bloody, super thuggish.
Oh, no! You know all of my tricks. Has he been working in concert with Callis all along?
You didn't know this one, did you?
I like that. I like how Okada turned on, not turned on Omega, but kind of, I don't know if he joined the Don Callis family or not, but I love that twist. That twist was so necessary for Okada. He needs something interesting for this feud. It can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna fight you. That really bumped up my anticipation of this match. Okada versus Omega.
Saturday, July 12th, all in Texas.
July 12th.
Omega winner takes all for the AEW Unified.
Who do you guys think is gonna win this match?
Next on Grand Slam Mexico.
Okada versus Omega? Who do you think's gonna win that?
Revenge-minded Mark Briscoe live next.
Grand Slam Mexico. They better not have it. I was thinking that earlier. I'm like, man, if Kenny comes out and ruins this match between Mark Briscoe and Okada, that's gonna be so corny. Like, you don't cough up blood and then show up next week fine and able to beat up one of the best wrestlers of all time. You think Omega's gonna win it? I think so too. That looks super scary for Omega. It got a visceral reaction out of me. Yeah, hopefully that was I think it was just a blood pack, but he sold it like crazy, man. He did a great job. He got a reaction out of me that's rare for like how often you see blood on the show. You got it? I mean, you guys know what I mean? How often you see blood on the show, it's kind of hard for them to get a real reaction out of me. But they got it, man. Absolutely. You said X marks the spot. Hang on. What's on X? Let me see. I don't see anything. Did you tag me in it? It's not showing up on my stuff. Yeah, I think Omega's gonna win it, man. AEW, where they do internal organ injury spot. I'm glad they did it on the right guy, though, man. If they did it on somebody else, it just wouldn't have been the same. They did it on a guy who everybody knows. Well, most of the people watching would know that Kenny's had that surgery and how serious the issue was. I'm so glad that he had that match with Ethan Page. If you remember, that's the match where he figured out something was wrong with him. He thought he was just kind of like feeling sluggish and lethargic, and maybe he just needed some time to heal up. He'd been going a little too hard, but he had that match with Ethan Page, and he said that particular match is the one that let him know that something was seriously wrong with him, and that's when the doctors were like, dude, you were close to being dead. So, man, I'm glad for that match. Without that match, we might not even have Kenny Omega. That's how close he was, man. And the same thing with Top Dollar, man. Remember when Top Dollar tripped over the top rope and everybody started calling him Flop Dollar? Well, right after that, he found out there was something seriously wrong with him, and he got checked out, and now he's okay. But if he wouldn't have had that spot and tried that, he might be gone too now. So sometimes these like virally weird moments, or sometimes these a little bit worse than what you would expect moments, turn out to be like warning signs. It's like when Bryan Danielson was feigning head trauma with the fake seizure. Oh yeah. See, like, he's the right guy for that type of spot. Even though I don't like it, but he's the right guy to be doing that out of anybody. If anybody was going to do that, he's the dude. It's Mark Briscoe.
Friendship with Kenny Omega and made no hesitation about throwing out this challenge to Kazuchika Okada. Let's hear from Briscoe himself.
Now you know how Kenny could interrupt this match. He could have a video of him like in a hospital bed or something, and then it comes up on the screen at a key moment, and he says something to Okada that like shakes him up, and then Briscoe gets the roll up or something. Yeah, WB, that was so funny. Yesterday when he teased like he was gonna jump over the top rope, and he just pointed at the crowd. Hey, thank you everybody who left a thumbs up on this the stream here. I appreciate it, and thank you to everybody who helped me to hit the goals, man. We hit every goal already. That's crazy. 20 likes. Thank you guys so much. We hit the first goal.
And his opponent, from
There we go.
Japan,
It's Kazuchika.
236 pounds, he is the AEW
Kazu.
Continental Champion, the
Man, this is a colorful arena. I love the look of this place. I can't get over how cool this arena is looking right now.
Human piece of excrement, Don Callis, walking alongside Okada. The ruse.
Don Callis, man, he attaches himself to some of the most elite talent.
It was actually stunning, and I think we need to make note that yes, we saw the replay, we saw the injury to Kenny Omega, the diverticulitis.
You ever seen Don Callis with hair and stuff back when he used to wrestle? It's kind of funny going back and seeing it now.
The question is, in what condition will he be in against Okada on the 12th of July?
Don Callis joining us here at the desk as Mark Briscoe.
It's for Okada.
Striding forward.
There was CMLL yesterday too, so they wrestled twice. Really? Isn't there another one in like 2 days or something? I gotta get rid of this Nightbot command. Here, let me get that out of here.
I'm so excited to see what happens here. I mean, I'd hate to see anything happen like we saw last week. That'd be terrible.
Don, one of the worst things I've seen since we've been doing AEW. Maybe the worst thing that I've ever seen.
Really?
And you were the cause of it.
Oh my God! Here we are again. Here we are with the.
It was one of the greatest strategic moves in the history of all elite wrestling. That's what
with Shivani pretending like the X thing is the worst thing he's ever seen every other week.
Why do I care if he had diverticulitis? If someone had a bad knee, you'd go after.
I mean, he might be telling the truth here, but it loses some of its oomph when you say it every other week.
Collar elbow tie up. Okada, the height advantage, the leverage advantage. Back in Briscoe, up to the ropes. This match.
Okay, timers.
Homecoming for Kazuchika Okada. Nigel.
Okay. I fixed it. There we go. All right, you guys shouldn't be seeing so many of those messages pop up. I had a sponsorship going on, and now the sponsorship period ended, so it's a good game though. I like that game, but it's kind of an annoying thing to see it popping up in the chat all the time. I don't do it when I don't need to.
He moved himself to Mexico. He knew that Ultimo Dragon, Negro Navarro were two of the greatest maestros, trainers in all of professional wrestling, and he just picked up and moved on a
AEW stands for Aubrey Edwards Wrestling.
Professional wrestler, so widely respected.
Here she is.
Part of what makes Mark Briscoe so disappointed in what Okada did last week.
He had long hair when he was the Jackal in WWF. Whoa, I didn't even know about that. Isn't there a CMLL event in like 2 days or something? It's like
he's somebody that respects Kenny Omega.
CMLL Mania or something. Oh, we got that redneck kung fu.
The kick, Okada taking off his feet.
Yeah, Okada was caught, man. I think in the jaw. He's having trouble getting his feet. So
let me check X again. See if I can.
Got heavy hands and heavy feet.
There we go. Now I see it. Oh my goodness. Little Caesars for him. Oh, you got the Fantastic Four pizza? Did it come in a special box? You got the Fantastic Four pizza. Oh.
My two colleagues here were questioning
dude,
what happened last week. Summer blockbuster, and
that looks great.
I might agree, maybe went a little bit too far, but the decision to go along with you, in my opinion, a smart business decision.
Well, I'm the guy who beat Kenny Omega with Takeshita and with Will Ospreay, so I think it makes perfect sense.
Pizza. You got the Fantastic Four. I'll take a picture of the box. Nice. Yes, dude, I want to see what the box looks like. What's in the box? We did an episode of What's in the Box I uploaded to YouTube today. Yeah. What's in the box? What's in the box? Oh, look what I got. In case you guys missed it. What was in the box? It was Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering. The starter kit, baby. It's got a Cloud deck and a Sephiroth deck. Oh, yeah. We got those, man. Heck yeah. I uploaded the video to my YouTube channel. You guys should definitely watch it, though, because there's a surprise.
Charging in, but Okada using that long leg of his gets the boot up into the face.
Sting versus Randy Orton. Both at peaks, who would win? I'd say whoever is more over with the crowd at the time. Probably Sting, though. I'd say even disregarding who's more over with the crowd, I think Sting would probably win.
And that drop kick was at an upward.
Gosh, but Randy's so vicious.
It's not just the height, but it's the accuracy of Okada.
That'd be a fun match, though. I'd like to see that.
Little bit of a look over your way there, Don. Maybe looking for approval, perhaps. I don't know.
Okada is a world-class athlete, track and field, baseball.
By the way, welcome, Astro. Surfer Sting. Hey, it's Jason Michael. It's the double threat. You hit the like. Thank you, Jason.
The Continental Champion will be facing Kenny Omega, all in Texas.
Normally when people bring up Sting in Dream Match, they talk about Sting versus Undertaker, though. Who would win that, Astro? Who would win Sting versus Taker?
I know you do, Mark. I know you do, buddy. You got it, buddy. Believe you.
Mark Briscoe with a Zangief haircut. Yeah, it came, J-Rock. I got one that I opened and one that I kept sealed.
Perhaps a case of work smarter.
Opened it up so I could show you guys the cards up close. Look at this Sephiroth. You can't really see it very well.
Okada just maintaining that steady, methodic style is taking him to such great success.
Card. I love that little shiny triangle at the bottom. So cool. And then this is what the Cloud one looks like.
Say that Mark Briscoe's pretty much defenseless.
The planet's champion.
With the hand, with the elbow, like you saw on the foot.
You got the
nice
nice back. Magic the Gathering.
Across the ring, Okada.
Crow Sting's better. Yeah, a lot of people's favorite is the Crow Sting.
On display,
Yep, Cloudly.
The elbow strike.
Just taking a respite for a second. Don, how does it feel to be in Arena Mexico?
This Sting has Darby Allin. He's beating Taker. Oh, so he'd go heel? You think that Darby would interfere and Sting would be a heel and Darby would be a heel? Dang.
What a great ending to the story of Okada and Omega.
Cover here. Leg is hooked. Briscoe able to kick out.
Certainly has been an epic.
Surface Sting was more mobile.
We will get the final chapter.
I'll tell you this, Nigel. I was at ringside for those matches in Japan. I was calling them on commentary and advising Omega. And I will tell you, they are some of the greatest matches I could ever imagine seeing. And I'm so excited for Dallas to see more of it.
Old WWF Coliseum video releases.
Applying pressure to the neck of Briscoe. It was the DDT.
Anything interesting happen?
The DDT in the ring, trying to soften Briscoe up for that Rainmaker. That ripcord lariat that has won Okada so many matches, so many championships.
Okada's over here. He's still dressing like one of the young boys from the dojo. Bret Hart versus Bam Bam. Oh,
AEW's Grand Slam
nice.
Mexico, live from Mexico City, Arena Mexico, the cathedral of Lucha Libre, and we're witnessing Kazuchika Okada, the Continental Champion, the man who will face Kenny Omega at All in Texas, take on one of Omega's close friends in Mark Briscoe. Briscoe disgusted at Okada and Don Callis' actions 1 week ago.
Thank you to everybody who's already retweeted the tweet.
He wants to make Okada feel what
if you guys haven't done it, spread the words to the street, guys. Let the people know where to be.
Being on the moral high ground for Mark Briscoe. Be very careful because you might end up 6 feet under, and that could happen here tonight because Okada is looking.
Oh, we got death threats? Okay, now we're wrestling. We have actual death threats on the broadcast, guys. Now we're wrestling. We weren't wrestling before that. Yeah, everything before that was a warm-up.
Swinging a miss by Okada.
So, Don, what's the message that Okada's looking to send here? Watch out!
Oof. Like Okada was going for Rainmaker.
Flair versus
Briscoe
Brett.
able to
It's
hit him with
rare.
the
A rare Flair.
You
Woo!
ain't seen nothing yet. That we're going to roll with this new attitude all the way through Dallas. We're going to take that belt from Kenny. And
Yeah, we're wrestling now, y'all. We got death threats. It ain't wrestling until somebody's been threatened with their very end.
We still have so much more to come on this 2.5-hour special broadcast from Mexico City. And fans programming note.
Ooh, yay. It's the Booyah spot.
Regularly scheduled night and time and network. 8/7 Central on TNT this Saturday. Great seats still available as we head to Seattle.
Donovan, what's up, man?
Look at this, Okada gouging the eyes.
Great move. Yeah, then the following Wednesday back in Seattle for Dynamite and Collision. Tickets for both nights are available. And we're going. How about this? 300 and 100 in Ontario, California, on Wednesday, July 2nd.
Dynamite 300 coming up.
WTIX.com as Okada reverses the hammer throw attempt by Briscoe with Briscoe. Elbow strike takes Okada down. Okada returning to Arena Mexico.
Predict the beatdown? Post-match beatdown?
He competed here in 2007
So
as well. So
your chances of being right about that are
AEW athletes,
probably
the
99%.
The most familiar with Arena Mexico as Briscoe, Fisherman's Buster, center of the ring. 1,
Dang.
2.
Not even close.
Mark Briscoe
2 counts, but not even close to 3.
Wrestler, Nigel. There's no question about that.
Zangiefsco. Zangief Briscoe.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of big guns in his arsenal, and here
And
might be looking for one of them.
And he can take a punch, too, guys.
Briscoe, he likes the exploder.
Not so good at whistling, though.
Okada elbowing his way out. As now, Briscoe sent into the ropes. Lands on his feet. Okada.
Looked out of the backdrop. Nice.
Okada overconfident. And Briscoe makes it.
That's that redneck kung fu right there.
Bandera, no. Instead, Okada grabs the ankles, switches out.
Uh-oh. Crack your neck for that respect.
What execution.
Mark
Okada
Briscoe.
once again
Ouch.
targeting the neck of Mark Briscoe, Nigel.
A smart decision of
Got
any
his neck
veteran.
destroyed.
Weaken the body part and then
Okada.
focus on it. Neck of
Looking
Mark
for the
Briscoe,
win.
years
Can he get it?
toil
I don't think he's
that he has
at
put on
all
his body.
worried.
Okada
looks-
looking for the
Neck ready to
elbow.
break.
The
It looks like he
elbow
hasn't
off the
broken
top.
a sweat
This is
in
how
like
he damaged
months.
that midsection of Kenny Omega.
Oh, God.
1 week ago.
He looks great.
And now Okada.
There's a message.
Gives him the
Shivani.
finger. Uh-oh.
Finger
Bite the
side.
finger. Oh!
There's another message.
Briscoe. He doesn't have-
He bit it straight, so it didn't work, and then he turned sideways and bit it so it would work.
Got all of it.
That's a
Got
funny
him with the
spot.
boulders. I love it.
And now Okada in trouble. Briscoe. Could be his turn to drop an elbow. Could be his turn to drop
Froggy
the Froggy
Bow. That's a nice looking elbow.
Cover. 2. Oh, Okada able to kick out.
So close.
That was really funny, man. He tried to bite his finger this way, but he's got no teeth in the front, so it didn't do anything. So he turned his head to the side and then bit it, and it worked. That's like some Young Bucks match stuff right there.
The J Driller, the double underhook pile driver.
I hate to say it, if he hits this, it's over.
J Driller.
The underhooks
Come on. There you go.
are in. Okada back body drop.
Okada reverses the
Briscoe
finisher.
Quickly back up to his feet. Briscoe swinging a miss, maybe telegraph that one. Okada backslide. No, rolls through and
How much was the Fantastic Four pizza go? He was like $20 or something. Is it like super expensive?
Unbelievable drop kicks. What a match, guys.
You don't normally see people as tall as Okada be able to hit drop kicks
wait
like
a
that.
second. Rainmaker attempted.
No
The
Rainmaker.
miss. Kick to the midsection.
J
Briscoe.
Driller?
Thinking Dre Driller. J Driller once again.
Dre Driller.
Smart move. Here
The
we go.
Dre Driller, guys. It's Dr. Dre's finisher.
Again, Briscoe
The
intercepts
Dre
these
Driller.
two men
According to Excalibur.
battling.
No,
Oh, can't get him with it.
Okada.
Man, Okada, the
Free. Oh, wait a
reversal
second,
master
Okada.
suddenly.
The
Tombstone.
pile driver. He nailed it.
Dang. Was it called the Tombstone before the Undertaker started doing it? Or is that strictly like it's called that because of the Undertaker?
Make it certain.
Here we go.
That's one. That's two. It's Done. Okada wins. Rainmaker.
Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika, Okada.
Well, Don Cal is very, very pleased with.
There you have it. Kazuchika Okada puts down Mark Briscoe. He reversed his finisher with 28 times. 28 reversals later, it's a new movie coming out. It's about a zombie Okada, and you can't beat him, no matter what.
Coming to play here tonight, you've got to admire the aspirations of Mark Briscoe. You've got to call a spade, unable to get the job done tonight.
They're chanting for Omega.
July 12th as the
Omega, Omega.
Champion, they're chanting Omega.
Oh, yep, post-match beatdown. You were correct, Strange.
And now, look at this. I know some horrible people, but
Although that prediction is definitely something that I would put my money on too.
reprehensible.
Okada, Omega, Saturday, July 12th, all in Texas.
Stomping
Winner
Briscoe.
takes all for the AEW Unified Championship in this despicable, unnecessary.
Now they're stomping him to the beat.
Like Callis and Kazuchika Okada.
Guaranteed to happen at least twice. Man, I think we've seen it every match so far, right? I think there was a post-match skirmish after the 14-man tag match. I think there was now there's one after this. I think we're going to see one after every match. It's guaranteed to happen at least twice in the first 2 matches, I'll say that. Well, Okada picks up the win versus Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe's record has got to be looking real weird these days. Bet you they're glad they stopped doing the keeping track of people's wins and losses. Bet you they're really glad, because they'd be making some people look just inadequate. You guys like the layout that I made? Tried to hook it up. Alright, let's see this Fantastic Four. Oh, nice. That's cool. Can I show this to the stream, Goki? I like that. I'd like to have one of these just with no pizza in it and just keep it. Absolutely. Okay, here's what it looks like. Look at that. The Human Torch. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. Oh, I had it for a second. Let's see if I can figure it out. Come on, camera. You got it. There we go. Yeah. Oh, you can see the city behind him and everything. That's cool, man. That's hot. Ah, that's hot. It's rewind time. Thank you for sharing that. I have not seen that. I've not seen the box. I heard of the pizza, but I had not seen the box. How much was that? Was that like a $20 pizza or something? If you look at the pizza, every the 4 quadrants, they represent each member of the Fantastic Four. There's one slice that has like jalapenos on it. That's supposed to be the Human Torch one. And it's pretty cool. It's a cool crossover that they put some thought into. I wish it was just a little bit more special. Like if they had some like a special sauce that they drizzled on it. That's like the Fantastic Four sauce or something. I don't know. The Galactic guacamole or something. Galactus's guacamole. That sounds horrible. Never mind. Don't do that. Don't. Never mind. I'm glad it is the way it is. Galactus's guacamole. Now that's a grand slam in Mexico. Ay. I gotta see that movie though. We're doing a Cine whatever day. It doesn't matter if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, any day. Any day I get a copy of Fantastic Four, we're watching it together. I'm putting it on the screen and everything. We're gonna watch it. Just not on YouTube, of course. Oh, here we go. It's Majef.
We are live in Mexico City for Grand Slam Mexico. Nigel McGuinness, Tony Schiavone, and of course
Grand Slam Mistico.
We're about to be joined by
He's waving the American flag.
in all professional wrestling, anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world is right.
La 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 la.
Being accompanied by the Hurt Syndicate from Plainview, Long
Oh, that's it. Less than $10.
That's
That's a good price, man. Little Caesars is really good, especially if you eat it right when they got done making it. It's not the best leftover type of pizza, but if you get it while it's hot, right out the oven, and right when they deliver it, or right when you go pick it up, it's for the price, it is top tier, man. I don't know about their wings and stuff. I don't think I've ever even had the wings from them. MJF, yeah. Yeah.
On MJF, Mistico landed the right hand, but the Hurt Syndicate able to swarm Mistico.
Thank you for showing us that, Goki.
Mistico, the man so closely associated with CMLL.
So he's wearing the MVP type of gear again, the same cut of the MVP gear, but it has American flag type of stuff on it.
He knows what kind of battle he is walking into tonight.
Holy smokes, listen to this.
No, this is Mistico's song. Oh, they know it too. It's Mistico. Not Mistico out here. He's... Dang, this crowd really likes it. Dang, they're killing it, man. I like this. Wow, what a moment. He's got the flag and everything. How about this? Dang, we're gonna start a riot in this place. The energy is crazy on this match. You can feel it through the screen, man. You hope Mistico wins. It would definitely put heat on the Hurt Syndicate if they cheat and make MJF win. They might have to do what Don Callis did last week and run out through the parking lot and get in the car real quick and skirt. They might have to get out of here quickly. Yeah, man, this crowd is killing it tonight. I absolutely love the setup here. Crowd is fantastic. Fantastico. I wonder if there's a luchador named Fantastico. Dang, man, the pride. And they got beautiful ladies singing it too? Yeah, okay. Yep, Sin Cara. Just found out that Liv Morgan be out of action 6 months. Possibly.
First Syndicate very stoic in their corner, but you know they have to realize that they are in enemy territory here.
Hurt Syndicate finding themselves in the Lion's Den here
Oh,
tonight.
nice Xbox shirt.
Mistico knows this arena like the back of his hand. And just like MJF wearing the red, white, and blue of the American flag, Mistico coming into battle tonight wearing the colors of El Tri, the Mexican flag.
Well, as incredible a moment as that was, it is now time for karaoke to end. And professional
Time for karaoke to end. Oh, okay, let's put a prediction on this. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Let's see if we can hit 30 likes now. Let's like it up. I would appreciate it, guys. Who will win?
We'll have the full-throated support of this crowd here in Arena Mexico.
Majif. or Mistico, or Fantastico. Okay. Predictions are open on YouTube, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for them to count. They made me want to learn that song, man.
From what I understand, as soon as MJF was added to the card, they had to add in 50 security guards just to make sure MJF was safe.
Not going to translate what that means, but well, I even know that word. Now, Mistico.
Hey, if you guys have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription to my YouTube channel. Not my YouTube channel, my Twitch. Look it up.
The newest member of the Hurt Syndicate.
But I have a lot of confidence, Mistico, to be here in his home turf, his home arena, if you will. So many
Amazon Prime.
in this man's career. Back here in 2006 match.
Sounds like a planet. Amazon Prime. Optimus Prime. Rodimus Prime.
To that point, Nigel, you have to mention that this match is contested under
Rodimus is like the super epic one, isn't he? Rodimus Prime? Wasn't he like Optimus's dad or something? I forgot who he is. Who's Rodimus Prime? Ooh.
That was almost a moot point.
MJF trying to be the American hero. There will be a riot. Yeah, man. That's what I was saying. I was saying that MJF and the Hurt Syndicate are going to have to run out like Don Callis last week. Run to the parking lot and get in an already waiting car and just skirt. Gratz knows. Thank you for joining us tonight, Gratz. It's really cool to see you. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
We've seen MVP browbeat his other guys.
Yeah, they're going to have a private jet waiting, too.
In pursuit of MJF and Mistico on sight.
You guys ever seen that scene in Scarface where Scarface visits the guy with the cool voice down in Mexico or Guadalajara or Guatemala or something? Remember he visits that guy with the cool voice and he's like, "Don't you ever F me, Tony." And then you see the guy in the helicopter. Remember what happened to the guy on the helicopter? Oh, boy. Yeah, you better get out of there, man. I don't want to see that happen to anybody.
25-year career, 25-plus-year career has Mistico in this building, and he knows how much the crowd can play a role in the matches as they play out.
Very much so. Will you on?
Oh.
They can take away every last ounce of confidence.
Jeff tried to drop the knees on him, but Mistico got out of there.
Harris takes down Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Lucha Libre, such an integral part of the culture in Mexico.
Yep. That's the scene that created like the whole downfall right there. Well, it started it. I love that movie so much, man. Scarface is one movie that I could watch like 100 times.
Look at this.
It's not the only movie, but it's definitely one of the movies I could watch 100 times.
I don't blame him.
He is yelling at
MJF is Grande Americano.
knows how dangerous
I don't know. His musculature looks a little lacking. His definition, I should say.
Jawbreaker caught it perfectly after MJF was.
Oh yeah, Gratz. I think that there was definitely some some of that. It had a little bit of extra on it, if you ask me. Eric, welcome, by the way.
Powerbomb on the knee. The cover is made. Mistico makes the escape as the action in this match continues. Don't go anywhere.
I lost my steel case Scarface. Steel case Scarface. Had it in a steel case steelbook. Oh, he's ripping Mystico's mask. Gave him a crooked eye.
And now tearing at the mask, tearing at the eye of the mask of Mistico would not result.
You grew up watching Mystico. Nice, man.
You know as well as anyone, Excalibur, the importance of wearing a mask,
I hear he's got a real big head, though. I hear he's kind of, what do you call it? Egotistical. Jackie, what's up, Jackie? Welcome back.
The most popular athlete in CMLL, but truly an inspiration.
1 million peso match.
To fans around the world beyond even the borders of Mexico.
We're going to see 5 belts Mone tonight. He's about to win this. Working, moving, and shaking. Oh, I thought you were moving for real. Like, I thought you were actually in the process of moving. Wait a minute. Oh! They dropped Mistico on the Hurt Syndicate dropped Mistico on the barricade back first while the ref wasn't looking. Me, I'm sweating and sweating. It's hot, man. It was 107 degrees today, like an hour ago. Now it's only 102 degrees. So we're moving in the right direction. Sherry, what's up, Sherry? Sherry in the house.
And now MKF using the ropes. Trying to
ice cream popsicle? Oh, he had the MJF. I mean, not the MJF, the CM Punk.
Delivered by Lashley.
Lashley with a nice white suit. Uh-oh, is there going to be blood?
Bobby Lashley, he knows what he's doing with those hands now. Look, oh, cover made again. They're like cinder blocks for hands from Lashley.
57% of YouTube believes that MJF is about to win this match. Oh boy. Let's see AEW CMLL partner up and allow Mone to win and then parade the AAA women's title in the US. They never dropped the belt in a hyped up AAA show. That's a smart idea. It's a smart idea because I've heard of Zeuxis, but she's not as prominent here as Mercedes.
He is a fine wrestler, give him his due, but now he's got some great protection.
I knew what you meant, though. I knew what you meant, Gratz. I've developed a sense where I could see through, like, mistypes and stuff. I've been streaming for, what, like 10 years now? About almost 11 years now I've been live streaming. And you have to kind of develop a sense of, like, you know what people are trying to say, even when it's looking not quite right. So I got you. This match is hype as heck, man. At first I was like, man, why are they even doing this match? It's like they didn't have much of a build to it. These guys, you could tell they don't know each other or anything, but I'm really glad this was added to the fight card. Oh, a new type of headbutt was just employed by MJF. Seen Lashley in an MMA match? That seems like it'd be interesting.
His lack of seriousness when approaching Mistico.
Just turning his back. I mean, it's happened countless times here. Hey, let's remind everybody that, of course, we usually go to 10 o'clock Eastern.
So, what happened? Is this the Sin Cara that was botching all the time, or was that his replacement? Like the Sin Cara Plus or whatever. Sin Cara Minus. Oh, the other one's called Hunico, right? It's Mistico and Hunico. I think the Hunico guys are the one that was always like messing up.
Textbook Mistico going to his book of tricks. Wait a second.
MJF charging in, nobody home.
Yeah, he was lured in at that time. Mistico knew what he was doing.
That was when he first came. Okay, this guy is the original Sin Cara. Was he ever part of the Lucha Dragons, or was that only the replacement guy?
Momentum carried him through.
Oh my goodness, nice DDT. Beautifully unfolded. That was a absolutely great example of a DDT right there by Mistico and MJF. Now MJF has 62% of the vote on YouTube. Whoa, it's going up. Sin Cara Black? Sin Cara Black.
Yeah, that DDT drove MJF down.
Cross body, just thuds across the chest of MJF.
I know the spring and the height.
Briscoe is Sin Cara number 2, part of Lucha Dragons. Aha.
From the talisman of CMLL.
Yeah, Gratz, I was noticing that. It seems like it's harder for people to like get under the bottom rope.
Lends themselves to high flyers like Mistico.
You hear the fans saying, Esta lucha.
This is wrestling.
As Mistico, like he's done so many times before, turn the odds with the assistance. Turns the odds back into his favor with the assistance, the momentum of this crowd as
Mistico! How's the volume, guys? Can you hear me and everything? Is everything good? Is the broadcast clean? It says I've dropped a couple frames today, so hopefully it's running okay. Not a lot of frames, but a few, like 200.
Above sea level. It's something tough for athletes to achieve.
Oh!
Mistico.
Mistico came down kind of weird there.
Missed MJF, but did not miss that time. 2 and
Ooh.
MJF. This time, his turn to kick out.
Way too close for MVP. You saw the reaction there.
Shelton Benjamin looking like an old Pimp Daddy. Pimp Daddy Mac Daddy.
One more time.
Oh, dude, that looked dangerous right there. Just inches between Sin Cara or Mistico and an injury right there, I think.
Another pinfall attempt. MJF able to kick out.
Almost landed on MJF's leg. Could have been an injury for both of them.
Finishing maneuver.
Up. Now it's 56%. We're going to close this up now.
His version of a Fujiwara armbar.
56% of YouTube believes that MJF is going to win this. We shall see.
What good does that do? Okay, clearly you can see what it does. It blinds the man. Come on.
Oh, now a thumb to the eyes.
It does that. That I agree to.
Sounds perfect. Okay, good. Thank you.
MJF comes back, elbow strike.
It's tough to adjust stuff yourself because you know you can hear things that other people maybe don't. Ooh, Mistico kicks out at like the final millisecond.
From MJF there.
Absolutely.
So much whip on that destroyer. I think that somehow MJF was able to take a little bit of the impact from his head to come back to his feet, enable him to get that short kick to the jaw of Mistico.
What a night. What a great summer for AEW. You saw 24 days away from All In.
And you still have a chance to join us in Arlington,
I thought MJF was Grande Americano. RJ, you might be right.
As MJF,
I think he's missing some muscle definition, though, if he's El Grande Americano. That guy, El Grande Americano is shredded. Absolutely shredded. What is this? Oh, my goodness, no. Tombstone on the stage. Wow.
Catastrophic for Mistico.
Absolutely.
Crack your neck for that respect.
Mistico.
Jeez, man.
Catastrophic is the word.
Well, I hate to say I told you so.
There we go. MJF is 60%. We're gonna see who wins between YouTube and Twitch on this prediction. Twitch says Mistico's winning 100%. Man. Beanoline, what's up? Welcome back, Beanoline. Nice hat, thank you. My mom got me this hat.
He has not moved.
Mistico's come back to life. He sat up. Tombstones on the stage are not effective. Mistico rolls into the crowd's delight. And now MJF is in for a fight. Kangaroo kick, please no. Please no, Ringmaster.
And now MJF is most certainly rattled.
Former world champion AEW. This should be over with quick. With quick. Devin, what's up, man? Should be over with quick. Oh, I see how you were saying it. Mistico's like the biggest thing in Mexico, I think. I don't think that MJF should be beating him easily. Hit him with another one.
MJF, you saw his head rocking back and forth as Mistico.
Oh boy, the old boy is right. Thank God those top ropes nice and strong.
Finds his footing on the top, and Mistico.
Jeez, that was not a Spanish fly, dude. That was like a super arm drag. That was not a Spanish fly. Is the ref wearing Skechers? This dude looks like a Skechers guy. Skechers.
Just watch this, a very awkward landing, not just for MJF, but Mistico as well.
You guys like Skechers? I can't be having Skechers in my wrestling promotion, man. Ah, MJF's tapping up, but the ref can't see it.
That should be over. And Mistico, he didn't realize the referee wasn't there. MVP.
Oh, low blow. Low blow to Mistico. Oh no! Oh no! Low blow to Mistico. 2. No, Mistico kicks out. He doesn't need his brain or his cojones to function. Neither makes a difference. You could crush his brain on the stage. You could crush his cojones. He doesn't need either. He's invincible. Or maybe not. Maybe he's got like an Achilles heel. Maybe if you like stomp his little toe, he's just done. Maybe that's his weak spot. Stomp the toe, MJF. Stomp his toe up. Low blow. Ref throws the bell. It's over. Low blow. Mistico wins. Well, Twitch wins. Twitch wins thanks to Strange. Strange, you did it single-handedly for Twitch, man. Good job. Up, post-match beatdown number 3 in a row. What do you know, guys? Post-match beatdown. What a surprise. I think Tony Khan has like a pattern of how he does things. Maybe. Just maybe. Maybe 3 straight matches that end exactly the same.
And MJF, are we going to see it? Something no one greater humiliation for a luchador. No one has been able to do and more.
Here we go. 1-0. Twitch is up by 1, YouTube.
No, come on. Humiliation.
Humiliation.
That's the name of the game for MJF.
Humiliation. This is Mortal Kombat over here. Humiliation. He's wearing Mistico's mask now. MJF put on Mistico's mask. Who's this? Templario?
In comes Bandito Templario.
Yeah.
From the other side.
Who's this?
That's Kevin Knight. Speedball Mike
Oh God, no, not them. MJF is Sin Cara number 4. Or number 3. Oh man, that's funny. We got a new Sin Cara, guys. Sin Friedman. Sin Friedman. But doesn't Sin mean like without? So it'd be like without. I don't know. Without Christmas or something. Yeah, Sin Christmas. We got a new one. Sin Christmas, guys. Oh my God, that's so funny to me. I already had another mask, but he faces. But the faces brought out what was supposed to be a new mask for Mistico. Sin Frito? Wait, what? What's Frito? Chips? So redundant it is. And then trying to make like the speed jet thing happen is just so corny to me, man. I like Kevin Knight. Speedball is just falling apart for me. He's just so performative. It's not fun to me.
shoulder.
It's like he doesn't look like he's trying to win a wrestling match anymore. He looks like he's just trying to do things.
$4 million peso high-flying four-way match.
Max stream is a few minutes ahead of what you're watching. Oh yeah, it most likely is. Most likely is, man. But like I said, I'd rather have a few extra dollars in my bank account than see this stuff exactly as it happens, right when it happens. There's probably a way I could be a little more on time. Let's see. That was fun, man. That was fun, but it is getting a little annoying. All these post-match beatdowns in a row, dude. That's literally 3. Whoa! The Rock says, oh, yo. The Bagel says, yo, the Bagel says, know your dang role. Yo, Bagel, thank you, man. Let's see. You said, who's my favorite character in all of wrestling? Could be NXT main roster or AEW. My favorite currently wrestling wrestler is Seth Rollins. I know people don't want to hear that, but that's my favorite wrestler. Now Goldberg's about to wrestle. I know it's like, it immediately makes me sound so bad when I list Goldberg as my favorite, but I just... Goldberg came along at a time where I was getting so into wrestling, and he was just such a like, I don't know what, just a iconic example of just wrestling hype personified. And so when he would like spear people and it looked like people were really getting hurt, it looked like he was really jackhammering the heck out of people, and his intensity and his just, he wasn't about the nonsense. He wasn't doing 12-minute promos and stuff. He was just coming out here to smash and wreck, and it brought my level of hype for wrestling up to a level where I'm sitting here today live streaming and talking to you guys about wrestling while it's happening. Like, if it was not for Goldberg, I probably wouldn't be sitting here doing this right now. He brought me a level of hype that took me to a level that wasn't just a regular fan anymore. Like, he poured like NOS on the engine or something of my fandom and my hype level. So Goldberg is my favorite wrestler ever. I don't think he's a good wrestler, so please don't take it that way. I'm not saying he's the best wrestler ever, or that I think his in-ring, he's an in-ring technician, the likes of which had never been seen. He's not my favorite because of anything like that. He's my favorite because I think without his existence, it would just be a different life. I'd be a different guy. I wouldn't be doing this. So that's why Goldberg's my favorite wrestler ever. Seth Rollins is my favorite wrestler right now because I feel like he's got everything. I feel like he's the best. I feel like he's got what it takes, and if you ever saw him before his knee injury and stuff, the dude was just out of this planet great at his job. I think he's annoying on the mic. I feel like he's the wrestler I would be if I became a wrestler. So hopefully that answers your question, man. Hopefully that's adequate. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. You don't have to super chat to ask me questions, guys. I'm not that type of streamer. If you want to give me super chats, I'm definitely not going to stop you. But you don't have to do that to get my attention, guys. I see you, and I appreciate you. 4 million pesos on the line. Let me see where I'm at here. Okay, yeah, this is not ahead.
About 5 more dogs.
4 million pesos.
Hopefully that answers your question, man. If you want more info, just ask, man. Your favorite wrestler is Ospreay. Ospreay's incredible. I also love Jeff Cobb. They have not made him look very good in WWE right now, but I think Jeff Cobb's one of the best. Pretty fierce Beastmaster. Hologram.
What an amazing star he has become. And Nigel, you and I were there when he debuted.
Yeah, he looks mad robotic, and he looks like he's got everything planned out. Speedball does. He's in the perfect spot for that. He's in the perfect company for that, because that's what this company is founded on. A lot of that just like overly choreographed. Oh, we got our match all planned out. It's gonna be so funny. He's got a lot of that in him. So he's lost a lot of steam as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, and he's like, he thinks he's better than he is. You could tell, and he's weirdly he's another one of them virtue signaling type of guys too. But hey, I appreciate the tenacity and the amount of work that it took to get as good as he is. He's good, but I'm just not feeling him. But Kevin Knight is money, man. I think Kevin Knight is in the wrong spot. He should have went to like NXT or something. Kevin Knight was the flavor of the week for like flavor of the month for like 2 weeks.
What do you make of the mask though that Leo Rush is wearing? Is that to mock
Max Mone?
Here tonight, or is it sort of to say I'm part of this?
Crew is here. My favorite all-time wrestler is The Rock. Oh man, yes. Goldberg is likely 4 or 5. Oh, you like Goldberg, Gratz? It's always scary for me to like actually tell people that, because I know as soon as I say that, a lot of people are like, oh, this guy sucks. He doesn't know wrestling. This guy Gritty is garbage, man. He likes Goldberg, but it's like, dude, I don't like him because I think he's a good wrestler. Roddy Piper, heck yeah. Gratz, I do a thing called Classic Historical Battles on my Twitch channel where we watch full episodes of WCW Nitro from the very beginning. And right now we just finished NWO Sold Out. We just watched Sold Out, and we don't spoil it, so we don't say anything about like what's gonna happen, or because there are people who come in who don't remember or maybe never seen it before. But we're up to where Roddy is about to get a title shot, I think, or something like that. It's been so fun. I do it, I'd say, about 3 times a week, where we watch the episodes of Nitro in order, where we're just going in chronological order. We watch the pay-per-views whenever they come up as well. What am I missing? I'm missing who am I missing? Dorada? Mascara, Dorada, I think.
Ricochet will pay more attention to the match than he will
Scott Hall, heck yeah. Jimmy Snuka, Ric Flair. Ric Flair is one of the most incredibly infectious and entertaining people. When I'm watching that, every time he pops up on the screen, it's like must. It's like must see. I gotta listen. I gotta watch. I think Ilya will beat Dragunov. Oh, Tots Omega. That's a good idea, man. That's a good idea. Ilya returns. I'm down with that. Yeah, I'm missing Mascara Dorada. Dorada? Mascara, do I have him? I got Masha Slamovich. How about Master P? We'll put Master P. There you go. Master P is Mascara Dorada, guys.
The name of the game for Ricochet and Leo Rush is to end this match as quickly as possible. But with 3 other opponents,
I thought about putting the loser button on, but I don't want the stream to be that type of stream, man. It's funny when WCW did it, but nah, I don't want people to start thinking that that's how we get down in here and that's how we talk to people. It's funny, but I don't know. Oh my goodness, super kicks, cracking Leo and Ricochet. Roddy is timeless, yeah, he's incredible. And we just recently watched They Live. I played the whole movie on the screen. It was awesome, man. I'd never seen it before. That movie was awesome, and that fight scene was incredible. The fight scene with him versus Spawn. That fight scene was fresh, man. It was merely fresh, man. Yeah, Mascara Dorada's in this. We're not doing a prediction on this because it's whatever. I'm not typing all these guys' names on this type of match. We'll do the next match.
Debut here in Mexico City. A victory here tonight is worth so much more than 4 million pesos.
Oh, look at this. On the outside, Leo Rush. Oh, and Ricochet.
I wonder if the prices I saw earlier were in pesos. I saw tickets that were like $1,300. I wonder if that's pesos. What is 1,300 pesos? Convert 1,300 pesos to dollars.
Oh my God! Oh, I could hear it and almost feel it.
Oops. Mexican pesos is 68 bucks. Wow. Okay. That's a pretty good ticket price. It was not sold out when I checked it, and that was like an hour before showtime. So I'm pretty sure if they're sold out, they gave out a bunch of tickets or something.
This juncture, at least, it's just become a tag match. Even here, Leo Rush focusing on Dorada back inside the ring.
Yeah, Ilya has definitely been known as the guy who can step to Gunther. Dang, that knee to the jaw.
Eventually, it's got to break down, Nigel, as you've been saying.
How much is Max a month? Gratz? How much do you pay for Max? I haven't checked the price in a long time. It's for $211,000. That's a lot of money. Jeez. I'd jump in there for that. Leo Rush, upside down cake. Upside down cake ejects Dorada from the apron into the barricade.
Watch this.
Hologram. Do we even know anything about Hologram at all? Have they told us anything about him whatsoever? Anti-air. Got that intercontinental ballistic defense system by Ricochet over here, stopping the incoming. And now employing his own brand of aerial assault to the outside. Who won the opening match? The Good Guys. I don't know how else to say it. Just the Good Guys won. And then there was a post-match kerfluffle.
The match has to be won inside the ring.
If you know who the Good Guys are, I hope you know what I mean. You got it, I mean? Plus, they messed with this fight card right after right as the show started. So what I have listed in the description of the video is not completely correct now. Card's subject to change. They changed the 12-man match to a 14-man match.
As a staggered Dorada on the stage. But Dorada, though, firing back.
They love this stage, man. What is this, the fourth match in a row that's used the stage to fight on?
The perspiration glistening on the body of the golden masked one.
Oh, tossed.
And there you go.
Ricochet.
Simple but effective there by Ricochet.
Living up to the name.
And now Ricochet barking at Leo Rush, telling him to get back to work.
Get back to work. Ricochet's the boss of Leo right now. Technically, Leo Rush should win this match, right? Leo Rush is the guy who just went like 17 minutes with Ospreay last week or 2 weeks ago. Doesn't that mean he's like the best wrestler out here right now?
Great question. Don Callis.
Master P. I don't have Mascara Dorada, so I just put Master P.
Ricochet can go to work on Mascara. Oh, Dorada though. Trying to fight.
I'm glad you recognized him back there.
This young man's a fighter.
One of the men considered be the future of CMLL.
I mean, right? If you're the best booker, then you would think that you wouldn't give people 17 minutes worth versus like you're the best wrestler in the world, unless you're like the second best wrestler in the world. So Lio Rush should win this kind of handily at this point.
Elbows from Ricochet and Lio Rush.
Thus far, neither Ricochet.
You know what would be great is if this was a 4 million pesos match, but whoever's sitting in the section that wins the match gets the money. Like, let's say, because they have sections here, it's like section green, red, whatever. They're all wearing the color of that section. That would get these people cheering like crazy against each other, and there'd be stakes on the match, and the crowd would be a lot more interactive, and it'd be fun to watch how the crowd goes in on it. It would mean a lot more than giving just these individual wrestlers that we don't really know that much about to care about their finances. They should give the 4 million pesos to whatever section of the crowd, so they have it in 4 quadrants, right? There's like red section, blue section, yellow section, green section, and everybody in the match represents one section, and then they give that money to the section. Like, they drop it from the ceiling on whatever section the wrestler wins. Or they just give it to them, like, you know, they'll be like, all right, if you're in section green, then come by the ticket office after the show and we'll give you your money or whatever. Or we'll wire it to you or something. Something like that. That'd be crazy, man.
A ring that was set up in a dirt block behind a car dealership. Now to gone from that to Arena Mexico, but yeah.
What's going on here? Ricochet, a little upset.
Ricochet and Lio Rush are having a fall apart here. Their alliance is severed. I ain't the one. I don't care how. And Ricochet just stopped mid-sentence because he didn't know what he was going to say next. Nice move by Mascara Dorada. He jumped off of Ricochet's leg right into a Rana on Leo.
Lio Rush looking to staunch the momentum of Mascara Dorada.
Got behind you. It's a wild hologram. Hologram is their Glacier. I wonder if Hologram used to be a police officer, like Glacier. Got a lot of moving parts to this match for sure. Oh my goodness! Hologram with a fresh dive. Sponsored by Clamato. Who's this guy? Oh, I thought there was like a mystery person out here to mess up the match. It was just some guy taking pictures. Dude, this dive was crazy. Hologram trusted Leo with his life there. Este lucha.
What a night here in Mexico City, and we got some big on sales coming up tomorrow at AEWTIX.com for Wednesday, August 6th in Cleveland. Your pre-sale code is AEW.
This match is crazy. Everyone's saying this match is crazy.
Cincinnati, the 13th and 14th, back-to-back nights. Dynamite and Collision, available tomorrow. AEW TV is your pre-sale code.
AEWTIX.com. For that, those and all other live events, all in Texas included, as Mascara Dorada Hologram put on a Lucha Libre Clinic. Hologram captured the arm of Dorada, now into a pinning predicament.
This match is crazy.
Down Dorada.
A bit tenuous from these two luchadors at this point. I think that's the respect that they have for each other, and rather than hatred they have for two men on the outside.
Spanish flag delivered by Hologram, and now Dorada, though, escapes the potential brainbuster attempt. Dorada comes in. Oh, crucifix! Bomb!
This match is crazy.
The whole night's been that way, but that move was amazing.
predicament. Looking to get his share, that full share of the winner's purse, but so is Lio Rush.
Lio Rush throws Ricochet to the outside.
Now Dorada, the waistlock. Ricochet escapes. Rapid fire strikes.
The slappy strikes.
Steady on his feet.
Mm.
Caught Rush flush with that one.
Toe with the boot to the jaw.
But Ricochet looking for vertigo. Dorada avoids. And Ricochet.
Whoa.
What a stomp by Ricochet.
He stomped him in midair and then fell on his back.
Knee on Lio Rush. Lio, the misdirect, picks the ankle. And now
Lio Rush. He's going to win this, man. He's basically the best wrestler in this match. He went 17 minutes with Ospreay 2 weeks ago. So he's the best. This is why you need to be careful with how much offense and what you let wrestlers do, man, because that's the story you just told us, that he's basically the best wrestler out here, so he better win this.
Protect himself against the poison rana, but Lio Rush trying not to be denied. He got it.
Oh my God!
3 for 3 goes Lio Rush.
Lio just cracked the neck of Mascara Dorada. Still not enough though. Mascara Dorada is from Krypton, man. You have to bring some kryptonite out here to keep this guy down. He got super duper stomped and he got poison rana within like 2 minutes and he's still kicking out.
Back to live action. Lio Rush.
Talk about damaging. This was a super poison rana too. He jumped off the top rope and then all that momentum went straight into his head and neck, pogo style. Pogo sticked him. He became the victim. Ricochet. Looking for it. I really hope Ricochet doesn't win this, man. You'll never hear the end of it. Yeah, he rubbed his bald head. I saw that. I hope Ricochet does not win this, dude. You're never going to hear the end of it. He's going to come with a brand new robe. Where's his wifey at, by the way? He could get even more heat if he showed up with his wife and stuff. Do it, do it. Bring his wifey. I heard she has a music video out that's very provocative. I have not seen it yet. Have you guys seen it? Oh, we're almost at 30 likes, guys. Thank you so much. We're very close. If you have not left a like, please do it. No, we're not doing predictions on this match. But Twitch is up by 1 thanks to you, Strange. Thank you very much. Oh, why does it say that the predictions are still open? Hang on a second. What's going on? Oh. Well, good thing we didn't try to do them, because... There we go. Perfect. On the ropes. And I didn't know who would win, but I knew Lio would eat a pin. Wait a minute, what? Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Hologram wins. Tony's pet project. So corny, dude. This hologram stuff is getting so corny to me, man.
Earns the victory in front of this capacity crowd here in Mexico City, and also earns 4 million pesos.
Big win for a rising star. Big for him to win it in Arena Mexico.
But fans, up next, the CEO Mercedes Mone challenges Zeuxis for the CMLL World Women's Championship.
Guys, did you know that that Hologram just pinned the guy who went 17 minutes with Ospreay 2 weeks ago? That means Hologram's like the greatest of all time, right? You just spoiled it, dude. I'm glad you spoiled it, but yeah, please try not to do that. But yeah, I'm glad you spoiled it. That way my disappointment wasn't as profound. It would have been way more profound if I would have seen it myself first. That was one time where spoiling actually helped me out. That way my expectations were quenched. Only here, man. Can you imagine somebody going 17 minutes with like Roman Reigns, and then 2 weeks later they get pinned by like Akira Tozawa because Triple H loves Akira Tozawa? Like, what is going on, man? Catastrophic failure of storytelling right there, I'll tell you that. Either it's a catastrophic failure of storytelling, or it's just a monumental oversight. And I'm pretty sure that Tony Khan remembers what just happened 2 weeks ago. He remembers what happened 20 years ago. Hologram's better than Ospreay, makes sense. Yeah, it was a good match. I'm not saying the match sucked. It's just, dude, what I don't like is my time being wasted. Like, that's one of my least favorite things on the planet to go through, is my time being wasted. And so if you expect me to tune into your episodic piece of storytelling every week, you need to make sure your storytelling is consistent. That way I feel rewarded for being around. I don't feel rewarded for caring right now. I feel like I'm stupid for caring now. I don't like feeling like that. I like feeling like I'm rewarded for paying attention. You guys know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying the match sucked. I'm just saying, like, I like feeling smart for being invested. I don't like feeling like my investment is like a bad move. We're the best wrestler. Yeah, exactly. And that's something that is going to continue to plague their ability to draw new fans, because as a fan, you wouldn't know who the stars are. As a person who wants to get invested, it would just be a labyrinth of like, everybody's the best. Sounds cool at first, but that's what Syndrome was doing in The Incredibles. Remember, Syndrome didn't want to kill all the superheroes. He just wanted to make everybody super. That way nobody would be super anymore. And that's exactly what AEW is doing. They're Syndrome. They're making everybody super, and that makes it look like nobody's super. It makes it look like everybody's just there. It's not as detrimental as I'm making it sound, but it's death by 1,000 cuts. When you do it over and over again, you start to diminish the intensity of the standouts. Oh, it's Mercedes time. Let's go. Look, she brought a sombrero. Oh, she's looking cool, man. Great wrestling isn't enough anymore. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we knew anything about the people in that match, it would have been better, I think, you know? We don't know who Hologram is or what he's up to. We don't know who Mascara Dorada is. We don't know what he's up to. We don't know what Leo Rush is up to besides just being a pain. Oh, that's a nice belt. What's this belt? What's this pink belt she has? Yo, is Thunder Rosa on this card?
It's like for Mercedes, winning titles is contagious.
Zeuxis.
Yeah, once she had one, she wanted more. She's added to that stat. She's looking for a fourth tonight. The CMLL
Campeón Mundial Femenil. You must be Zeuxis. She's got her sky blue shorts on, I'll tell you that. She went to the sky blue shop before this match. You guys ever seen a full moon in the blue sky? Now I have. Let's see, I don't have Zeuxis, but maybe I have somebody like that. I got Zelina Vega. That's what I can do for you.
Aubrey Edwards drawing the assignment for this CMLL World Women's
Let's do a prediction on this.
Zeuxis, the 23rd overall champion.
Jason heard the commentary. He heard the nuance. All right, who's gonna win? Who will win?
A name very familiar to AEW fans, Will Nightingale. But Zeuxis early advantage here. Quick kick out there by the CEO, Mercedes.
Oh yeah, the crowd likes Mercedes.
Go ahead and win the match right immediately. Why not?
Strong strike from the CML Women's Champion.
Zeuxis. You must be
Rematch, of
Zeuxis.
course, from last June.
Mercedes.
Two women, no strangers to one another.
All right, predictions are open, guys.
Look for the cover. The leg is hooked.
Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
The relationship between AEW and CMLL.
Yo, Gratz, how did you find the stream today? Was it recommended to you, or did you go looking for me because you were like, yo, where's Gritty at? Was it on your, like, recommended on YouTube? Did they, like, serve it up to you? Like, you should check this out. I'd like to know. Mercedes. All right, predictions are open on Twitch and YouTube, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for them to count. Let's do it. Look at this. Gratz is number 1 on the community on YouTube, and James is number 2. I wonder who's number 3. Oh, you looked for it. Who's in Salcedo's chat? But she just talks about herself. Well, she's got an army of people who pump her up, you know.
Are you guys surprised that Zeuxis is just?
She's got an army of people who probably are there just to hear about her, you know.
Mercedes gonna make a statement here, center of the ring. Zeuxis, this match has been all her since the get-go, but Mercedes now trying to turn things around. Zeuxis rolls to the ropes, force the break.
That's like the one time that I'll stick up for her a little bit. She's definitely not my favorite. I find her extremely annoying and very questionably invested in this. They call themselves the DWO. What the heck? Yeah, she works with them. That's what I say. That's why I was saying, like, it's. Look, I only take the real news in here. That's one of the things I love about Brian Alvarez. Is like he doesn't do that type of stuff. His like rumors are very like he doesn't report rumors as much as the rest of these people. He just kind of gives you the news and that's it. Sometimes he dips into like Rumorville, but it's not his oh my God, Zeuxis, no! She landed on her freaking head. Oh no! Oh my God, dude, you see how she landed? Oh no! Man, I hope she's okay. I know she just told the ref she's okay, but that does not mean she's okay. Holy moly, guacamole, dude. She turned her brain into guacamole, possibly. Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry, Gratz. How much is HBO Max? How much do you pay for it? Dude, oh my God, that looked bad. That looked like the stuff that Mercedes used to do to herself. I remember there was a period of time where I was scared to watch Sasha Banks matches because she would snap herself in half every match. She'd try to do something cool, go flying out of the ring and snap herself in half, and there was a period of time where it was stressful to watch her matches because I was like, oh, this is the last one. She's done, dude.
She's not out of this fight yet, even after that disastrous landing on the outside.
You did not spoil the faceplant. Max bundle with Disney Plus and Hulu for $29. Oh, okay. Huh. Goodness gracious, man. Ouch. Wonder how much Max is by itself. Maybe if it's less than $10, I could get it, but I'm already paying for a lot, you know? I'm already paying for Netflix and Peacock, and that's 2 more than I would wish to pay for. I will say this, Mercedes' outfit is extremely flattering.
And that could have shifted the balance of this match.
Zeuxis looks like she's on the Deonna Purrazzo diet.
Zeuxis urgently looking for the cover. Cocky cover there.
Yeah, that's the third time she's done that, and it's really surprising.
It's an interesting choice of a cover.
They give us a video package on this, or who this lady is. Maybe last week. Maybe last week they might have touched on it a bit.
Mercedes able to kick out.
When Mercedes has hit the mat and the outside.
And then she's gonna beat Tony. That's what you think? Crazy?
Aubrey Edwards checking with
Dang, that'd be crazy.
We've noticed
Denver said, let's go Monet.
the strength of the ring itself, very little give.
I don't have Zeuxis, that's why I use Zelina, guys. That's why Zelina's out here. Although that would be super crazy. What if Zelina showed up after this match? That's definitely somebody Mercedes could beat.
Mercedes a bit flustered.
She could be, what, 7 belts Monet after that? Six belts Monet after she takes this title off of Zelina?
But Mercedes
she'll wrestle
has the advantage on the champion.
Wrestle the weave out of Zelina. Zelina's getting a little better to me, though, man. Her attitude, like her in-ring attitude and out-of-ring attitude, she's starting to have a little bit of flavor to her. So she's upgrading, but her in-ring still leaves something to be desired.
Championship on the line. The challenger, Mercedes Moné, has a decided advantage on the champion, Zeuxis of CMLL.
I think Tony Storm will beat Mercedes. Maybe.
Nigel, I believe if Mercedes
oh, you asked the question, yeah, because I don't have a picture of Zeuxis, so I just put Zelina so I can remember who it is and get it out of here after this.
So a very awkward crash on the outside for the CML World Women's Champion. By the looks of
What the heck? She's dating Beast Muerto? Where'd you hear that? Mercedes kicks out. Legato, welcome.
By the CMLL Women's Champion, so not to cover the shoulders specifically, but just watch.
Yeah, this is a good match, but gosh, this Zeuxis lady is lucky to be walking right now. She posted on her X. Oh, nice. I didn't hear about that. Yep, Legato. People on YouTube are saying what's up to you, Legato.
Zeuxis, the CMLL World Women's Champion, still in this fight. Fireman's carry.
How many Spanish flies have there been tonight? It depends on if you're counting everything they've called the Spanish fly, or if you're just counting the actual Spanish flies. Say it's a little bit over 2-hour Dynamite tonight. It's not a 4-hour Dynamite. You saw it on her Instagram. I see. It's a good question though, RJ.
Champions.
Now, pump handle coming up.
Pump handle. Mercedes driven down 1, 2,
No, Mercedes still kicking out.
Getting a little frustrated, but she has to continue to apply pressure.
Apply the pressure. 57% of YouTube believes that Mercedes is going to win this. Let's close this down. The poll is closed. Let's find out. 57% of YouTube believes Mercedes is winning this. And what percentage of Twitch? 100% of Twitch believes Zeuxis is going to win this. Wow. Okay. We are diametrically opposed.
What is this?
Wait, Zeuxis changes her grip. And now...
Oh my goodness. Got her. Mercedes wins. Good thing I ended it right there. My goodness. And new Mercedes wins the title. Wow. She is the new Kenny Omega over here. The new Ultimo Dragon. Jeez, man. Talk about belt collector. She's gonna get a little buffer carrying around all this gold, man. Does anyone know how I could start watching CMLL? I have no idea, Renegade. I have no idea. AEW's gift to CMLL. Yeah, for sure.
You can see even the shock look on her face, as much as I was stunned. Another belt.
She's gonna need a manager soon to carry this stuff around. Maybe that's why she's with Mortos. She's like, who can I be with that could carry all this? That's how she picked him, guys. We figured it out. Look, You got Gritty on the case, okay? I'm the world's best detective. I figured it out. That's why she's with him. Oh, man. I figured it out, guys. It's like, dang, who could carry all this gold for me?
Unbelievable. It's quite a celebration, which I can tell you right now, this young lady deserves. You may like her, you may
My
not,
goodness.
but you can't deny
Look at all this gold, man. Oh, somebody stopped her music.
Zeuxis, she put up a hell of a fight here.
It's Toni Storm.
She's the kind of woman your mother takes home to you.
Okay, bye, Zelina.
Thighs that would give the Chihuahuan desert a wet dream. One thing she did know was how to hold the gold.
Oh, look at this. It's like an old detective movie. Yo, I just said I'm a detective, and now look, the powers, man.
She wanted dinner, a kiss, and maybe one belt too many. Well, deep throat the Tabasco, baby. It's time to turn up the heat. There was one chance in a million she would bump into her past. But like everything out of the past, it was all behind her now.
All behind her now. So Toni Storm's gonna be right behind her? Is she behind her? Be behind her. Oh, she's there. It's Mina. Why don't you want Mina? She is behind her. Look like Carmen Sandiego. It's Tony Sandiego. Oh my, dude, it's time to get timeless in here. We're getting timeless. She did it, man. This is awesome. Give me this timeless layout real quick. Let's get timeless. She rolled up behind her looking like Carmen Sandiego. I love it so much. This is the best. Tony's the best, man. This is greatness. Timeless. We're getting timeless out here.
Trying to escape into the arms of a lucky fan here at ringside.
Check the face of the women's world champion. You can, I'm telling you, what a match that is.
Oh my goodness. Dude, that was great. And she said it's all behind you, and then she was behind her. They did this perfect. This is one of the things I love so much about wrestling. When it's done right, I feel like there's very little that's better than this. Ruined her celebration. The blueprint for Blake Monroe. Yeah, Blake Monroe's character is seeming similar.
Let the games begin!
The statement made by the champion. How will the challenger respond?
Man, she really ran up in this place and made it happen. Hope Camille returns at All In. Cost Mercedes the match. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Camille's been really busy with some other stuff though. She followed me on X, and then she unfollowed me for some reason. It was weird. She's got a, I don't know. She's kind of strange, but she's been busy with like she sells properties. She's a realtor, and she's also I think she's gonna be in like some new project, right? Is she in American Gladiators? I don't know. She's been busy with some other stuff. We'll see though. I'm really interested to see how that American Gladiator stuff turns out. I wonder if they're gonna do it weekly or if they're just gonna film a whole season and then release it week by week. I kind of hope that they just film it week by week. I don't like the pre-taped season stuff for sports related things. Makes it seem so oh, she is an American Glad. Okay, I did hear that right. Yeah, I like what they're doing with Blake Monroe so far. I like what they did last night too. Where's Wardlow? Wardlow is part of that too. Wardlow's in the American Gladiators thing. Yeah, they're building the heck out of this Toni Storm Mercedes Mone match. Could be. You guys think it's the biggest women's match ever? I don't think it's bigger than the Becky Lynch, Charlotte, and Ronda Rousey match at WrestleMania, but it's, I feel like it's up there, man. I feel like it might be second place. What do you guys think? Do you think it's bigger than that? Do you think it's the biggest women's match of all time? Yeah, she's a champion all over the world, man, and I'm sure she's loving it. Do you want to know something? Yeah, Monet and Storm. What do you think about this dream match? Stephanie versus Mercedes in a title match. We've already seen it. We've seen that match. Remember, that's how that's the match that people claim made WWE know who Stephanie Vaquero is, even though WWE has a entirely more in-depth scouting system than any other wrestling company on the planet. Somehow they just magically heard about Stephanie because of the AEW pay-per-view. Sure. Forget about the fact that she already expressed interest in being with WWE before. Forget about the fact that they've definitely heard of her if they heard of people like Ilya Dragunov and stuff. Like, come on, man. Let's keep it real. Yeah, they wrestled. They wrestled at a pay-per-view, and that's how Mercedes got one of these titles. I think that's how she got her strong title or something like that. One of her titles. Yeah, he's healthy enough to compete in like American Gladiator stuff. Is Wardlow. Here we go. Please tell me the announcers are not going to talk over Will Ospreay's entrance again. Come on, man. Please just let it rock. I want to hear this crowd sing the song, man. Let's do it. Please don't have them talk over his entire entrance. Please, no. Excalibur, please stop. Haunted Shivani, don't talk over it either. Please don't do it. Yes! Thank goodness. They didn't do it. I'm so happy. Yeah, he almost jumped in. You heard him? Elevated.
When Ospreay got in the way and took the shot for Swerve.
Goki, thank you for the bits, man. Thank you so much for the bits. They actually didn't do it, guys. They actually didn't talk over his entrance. I love it. Thank goodness, man.
For a long time, it seemed like that no one.
I would have had this be like a Samoa Joe and them hunted them here. I would have had maybe John Moxley has a title defense. He has to defend the title against somebody, and the date of the title defense is here, so they all had to be here, and that the rest of these people from AEW were like, oh, we know the Death Riders are going to be in Mexico, so guess what? We're hunting you down. I wouldn't have this just be the main event. I'd have this, like, turn into the main event based off the events. I would have booked this to where Swerve and all them are hunting them down. Like, okay, we know you're going to be there? All right, we'll see you there. I would have had it actually make more sense that way. Yeah, Swerve when I drive. Let's go Ospreay team, yeah.
glued to the soles of the shoes.
You heard Excalibur try to jump in on the Osprey entrance, but he was like, ah. Oh, all right, never mind. He almost couldn't help himself.
Swerve heard everything that was said.
Yeah, it was last week at Summer Blockbuster. Hangman, he said he never asked for the Young Bucks' help. He never wanted
Frank the attorney.
And if they do anything
to
interfere in Hangman's business, in Osprey's business,
You're jumping ahead, I see.
even in Swerve's business, there would be hell to pay.
Mercedes' boyfriend, apparently. Out of everybody, I would not have expected this. The Beast. And she likes those Hispanic guys, right? I think her husband was Hispanic, right? Wasn't he? The guy she just left? Her, like, clothing designer? She got the strong title and then she lost it. Yes, thank you, Tato Omega. I was like, I swear that's where she got that title from, was Stephanie Becker. Stephanie Becker is the freaking truth, man. She's my #1 draft pick right now. I feel like I would take her over any other woman in the world besides probably Toni Storm. Toni Storm, I mean, from a business standpoint, Toni would be a great world champion, but I think Stephanie Becker, maybe Rhea Ripley. Rhea's still super fresh.
Jon Moxley.
It's Jon Mox.
Has held that AEW World Championship under lock and key since he won it. He will face Hangman Adam Page, the #1 contender for that title at All In Texas, Saturday, July 12th, Globe Life Stadium, AEWTIX.com. Globe Life Stadium.
And from Rancho Cucamonga, California, at a combined weight of 417 pounds, they are founding fathers of AEW, Nicholas and Matthew Jackson, the Young Bucks.
I'll tell you what, man. Matthew Jackson has been working out. I give him mad props on that because he could have just came back, you know? He came back buffer than ever. He took his time off seriously. I appreciate that, especially as somebody who's trying to buff up myself. Especially as somebody who's a fellow drinker of mad protein shakes.
Never been in question. You are right. They are still the greatest tag team that I've ever seen.
I see the work, man. He put in work. Not my favorite wrestler, but you know, you got to give props. You got to give props where they're deserved, and he definitely returned better than he left.
So many professional wrestlers around the world.
Yeah, this match has got everybody in it. My goodness.
They did it on their own terms.
You see the streamers still hanging from the lights and everything. I bet you they wish they could get those down, but it's like, no, just leave them.
There were others that played a role.
Leave them alone. That'd be a cool name for a woman. Leva Malone. Leave them alone. Osprey has a shiner given to him by the one and only Lio Rush. Yep, the most powerful wrestler, Lio Rush, the guy who took the pin tonight. Couldn't pin anybody else, just Leo.
Yeah, there's the reason they brought him in.
You see my face? See my face, bruv?
A real monster.
Mordo's powerful right hand.
What the heck, Jackie?
The EVPs, Matthew Nicholas, calling in the mercenary.
Oh yeah, this crowd is hype. We're getting a hyphy over here.
Not above employing mercenaries on their own as well as Mordo's. Look at this frenetic pace to begin this match. Mordo's attempting to shut down this 10,000 plus.
I'm gonna get you, Jackie. I'm gonna get you.
Mexico, but
I'm gonna get you. That's another one. Alma get you. Alma get you. That'd be a cool name. Alma. First name Alma, last name get you. Alma get you and Leva Malone. Or Helena Cell. Helena Cell. Helena Cell. Listen to the arenas. Exactly, Grudge. Exactly. But this place, they'd probably be, like, there's just a different amount of hype and interaction that you get out of some of these international crowds, man. There's just a pride that I wish that America would lock onto. There's some cities in America that do have a similar energy, but they're so few and far between. I need some wine with this cheese. Wait a minute, you got cheese?
Buster, that quicker combination.
Yeah, we are seeing
Flex on him.
exactly why I was saying they're the greatest tag team I've ever seen.
Classic Young Bucks.
Come on, man. Look at Matthew. You can't tell me this guy hasn't been in the gym hardcore. He's working on it. Ospreay looks like you ever seen the scene? You know how in Street Fighter 2 after you beat up people, they're all bloody and stuff, and it's like, oh, I guess you couldn't stand the test of Shang Long. He looks like Guile when Guile gets all beat up. And it's like 7, 6, 5, 4, and he's just like, he looks like that. Ospreay looks like a beat up Guile right now. Better luck next time. No continues left. Go home and be a family man, Ospreay. Oh, my cheesy names are your cheese? Oh, come on. I got these great names.
The uppercut and the celebration, but
Swerve should come out in his kill shot gear from Lucha Underground. I wonder if he's allowed to do that. I wonder if they own, like, the intellectual property to everybody's looks or something. Maybe that's why he hasn't. Maybe that's why he hasn't brought it. Because I think that's owned by, like, a amalgamation or a combination of the guy who directed the first Fast and the Furious and God, what's the name of that network? And AAA, I think there's like this weird rights issue there. Maybe he can't use that character.
What a pro wrestler Joe is.
Man, I wish they'd bring that back. Freaking Lucha Underground is my favorite. I would say per episode, Lucha Underground might be the best wrestling promotion of all time. Just per episode, though, okay? Let's keep that in mind. I said per episode, which means, like, they had a very concentrated amount of episodes, and it was very good for those few episodes. So they didn't have a bunch of dead weight type of episodes just to fill time before SummerSlam or fill time before Wrestle Dream or any of that stuff. Yeah, like why Penta can't use his old name and stuff. I think there's like a weird issue that's holding some of that up. Yeah, dude, this is the second tag match with over 10 people in it. Something, I'm not sure though. I looked it up previously. But it's so complex with. It's like a three-way ownership of Lucha Underground's intellectual property and assets and stuff, and I'm not sure what's included. And we've actually had people from Lucha Underground in our chat to talk with them about it, and it just sounds like a weird debacle. Royal Rumble match. It's looking like a Royal Rumble. Look at this. Everybody's in here. Holy guacamole. I think I want guacamole. This show's making me want some guacamole. Guacamole's epic, dude. It's so expensive, though. Uh-oh, Osprey's up top. Coming off the top like a haircut. Like the haircut he needs. Nice. Wow. Dude, he made that look so easy. Beautiful sky twister by Osprey. Takes out everybody. And Swerve is hugging him already. Swerve's hugging Osprey.
Look at him standing everywhere here.
They're coming together, man. This is another reason why I think Moxley's not losing the title at All In, guys, because they're not completely together yet. They're close, but they're not quite there yet. I think Moxley is absolutely retaining the title at All In, and I think that Darby Allin is the one who's taking the title off of it. I'm going to die on this hill, dude. Nobody's taking the title off of Moxley until Darby's back. Darby's the one, man. They built the whole, like, get it together, come together right now over me. They built that whole story around Darby, and he's the only one who cared about it for the longest time. He's the one that they threw down the stairs. He's the returning hero, man. Darby's going to be the guy to beat Moxley. Everybody else is a distraction. They're just keeping it moving until Darby's back.
That type of reaction in this type of arena.
You guys can quote me on that. I've said it like 1,000 times. I'm not hiding from it. This is my prediction, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But we'll see. When All In goes off the air this year, please come in here and tell me I'm wrong, or come in here and tell me I'm wrong, or I'm right.
Emotion comes through, and the fans identify with that. And I think that's one of the things.
Mystery Iguana. What the heck?
Nicholas, the match.
Like everyone putting faith in Roman Reigns to save WWE. Man, I don't know. I don't know if that's the same thing, because Darby actually cared about saving this place. Roman doesn't care about anybody but himself. That's his story right now, is that he needs to learn to care about more than just himself. So it might be like the Roman story, but I feel like we're way off from where Roman actually starts caring about the rest of the people around him and his family and all that, the bloodline. Claudio had travel issues. Oh, okay. See, that's what I thought, though. I was thinking it was something related to him getting in the country. That might have something to do with a delay on renewing his visa and stuff. You know, there's a lot of weird stuff happening politically right now, so I would not be surprised if that's what it is. It sucks he's not here, though, man. This is a cool show. Did you ever explain why he's your favorite, Darius? Is he your favorite wrestler ever, or is he just your favorite wrestler right now?
Reaching out for a tag, but looks of things. John will happy to stay out there.
John won't tag in. He reached out to John. He reached out to Mox. Well,
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Here comes Goki down the aisle. Oh my goodness.
All Elite Wrestling is live in Mexico City.
Look at this. Goki coming down the aisle. Where's Jungle Boy? I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe they're waiting for this Death Rider stuff to be over with. I don't know. Or maybe he's gonna try to be an actor or something. I don't know what he's up to. Hikaru Shida is stuck in Japan due to visa issue. Oh, really? That's where she lives at?
That's one of the reasons he got such a great response.
That's where I keep seeing her stream pop up. I get recommended her stream, I feel like, every time she does one.
You see the arms extended by Swerve, by Joe, by Hobbs, by
I like Hikaru Shida, man. Hikaru. Goki, thank you so much, man. Platinum membership. What in the world? It sounds like you got the freshest credit card. Oh, did you ever get that job at the camp or no? Did you choose a different path or what? Moxley looking for the tag. Can he find it? Powerhouse Hobbs. Jeez. Who's this? Oh, Yuta. Yuta's gonna get molly-whopped and crushed in the corner. Ragdoll. Raggedy Yuta. He's Ann's long-lost brother right now. Raggedy Ann and Yuta.
Back of Yuta's head. Whiplashing on that top.
Goodness gracious. Great arm of fire.
Down go the straps as if this man didn't mean business already.
What a massive body.
Up from the Bucks. As soon as that Darby Allin will return it all in. And Hangman will win the championship with some help. You think Tony Storm retains? Yeah, I think they're going a little too hard on Mercedes for her to win this. Darby All In at All In. I always found it funny that their biggest pay-per-view is called All In, and they got a guy named All In. I think Danielson will return and cost Moxley. Oh, wow. Okay, so Renegade and... wow. Renegade with two separate predictions of the same type of outcome, though? Like, who are you... You think Danielson and Darby will do it?
And now
Ospreay and Swerve over the top rope.
Taking out Matthew and Nicholas on the outside. In comes Katsuyori Shibata.
What a beautiful setup this is, man. I can't get over how epic this place looks. I think Swerve will help Hangman. Oh, wow. That would be so meaningful, man. Now, this is also something that I've thought of, and I think that it'll happen at Wrestle Dream. I think Wrestle Dream is where Darby will win the title from Moxley, and I do think that you guys are right about what you're saying, but I think that it's gonna happen in a very meaningful way. I think that, oh my God, clobbering spear by Mortos to Powerhouse, cracked him in half, dude. That spear felt. I felt that from 1,000 miles away. Holy moly. I think you're right about Swerve helping Hangman, but I think it's going to be when Darby wins the title. I think Darby's going to win the title. I think it's going to be so close to Hangman going out. I think Swerve is going to save Hangman or the other way around, and I think that's going to cause the final sequence where Darby wins the title. I think you're right, but I think all these stories are going to come to a conversion point. They're going to converge. Convergence. I think we're going to see them come together right now over me. Avengers Assemble. Oh my goodness, it's time. It's time. After all is said and done, he's got a chair. You better run. It's John Cena. Hit him with it, John Cena. Hit him with the chair. It's John Cena. Heel Cena. It's Heel Cena, guys. He's going to hit you with a chair. I'm waiting for him to do it. It's going to happen. Goki, thank you so much, man. $10 super chat. Super chat. Thank you, man. Tots Omega, I think you're right, man. I think he will help him, but I think it's going to be a lead up to the Darby winning the title. And then there'll be gunners. There'll be people out to get Darby, you know. After they've all come together, then they can all kind of fall apart after that. We'll see, though. Stick with me, guys. We'll find out if my prediction is true or if you guys came up with the actual answer. Goki, thank you so much, man. Current greatest tag team and greatest champion of all time at this point. Current greatest tag team. What do you mean? Like, you're talking about like people who are like, you're saying the current wrestlers, the greatest tag team in the world? Fraxium, dude. Nathan Frazier and Axiom. They put in the work. They've proven it, and everybody else is kind of floundering because AEW's tag division has fallen apart. Ever since they introduced the trios title, they absolutely nuked their tag team division. And wow, Moxley wins. What did I say, man? I put him on the thumbnail and everything. I knew Moxley was getting the pin tonight. I knew it, dude. Moxley wins. Team Mox wins. That's done, man. That's done. So, YouTube actually won a point off that last one, Mercedes, and I didn't add it. That's my bad. I was a little busy. Up and post-match beatdown. Here we go. Does that equal every match had a post-match beatdown today? I think it does. I think every match had a post-match beatdown. Up. Wait a minute. See, we're getting closer to it. Maybe it is happening. Maybe you guys are right, man. Maybe they said, you know what, forget that plan. Maybe they said forget the Darby plan. Goki, thank you so much, man. Thank you to the people who left thumbs up on Goki's super chat, man. $10. I feel like Mr. Renegade, I feel like the wrestling that's getting the highest ratings is AEW. But I also feel like some of that is like Michelin star type of stuff where it's like, yeah, you just wouldn't understand. I think some of it's a little above the pay grade. I think they try a little too hard a lot of times, and it just becomes performative. It becomes performative, and it's getting better ratings by the people who like watch wrestling all the time, and that's like their life force is rating wrestling matches. But I don't know if it provides the greatest feeling, the greatest reward for watching it. I think that there's wrestling out there that provides a better bit of feeling and storytelling and the things that really stick with you over time. I think that a lot of it's empty calories. Thank you, Strange. Once again, the Death Riders are made to look like weirdo idiots, man. Oh my god, one guy stopped us. Why do they keep doing this to the Death Riders? They make them look really weak, man. Hangman Page. Hangman Page. So yeah, I think that if it were down to like Michelin stars, yeah, AEW is beating everybody. But if it's down to like what is providing a good down home feeling, good down home cooking, and creating a memorable experience, I think other wrestling companies are doing a better job at that. So I think it's more, I guess my answer would be it depends on what you're here for. Depends on what you're here for. If you're here for like a good filling meal that's gonna make you feel good at the end of the day and really give you that, like, why you're even caring about it in the first place, I think there's better wrestling to see. But if it's gonna be down to like you want to know that you're having the finest wrestling experience because of the wrestling quality, then this is where you go, man. You get the best wrestling here, but you don't get the best storytelling. You don't get the finest level of investable characters and understandable motives and stuff. You get it here or there. They're lucky they have Hangman and Swerve. Without them, I might just say that no, this ain't the place. But they do even it out with some of their storytelling and some of the way that they do things. I'm not saying that this sucks at all. It's just, it depends on what you're here for, man. There are some people who swear by like McDonald's and stuff, you know, and McDonald's hits the spot if that's what you're up to. If you're trying to have those fries hot out the fryer, if you're trying to have, you're trying to have the Big Mac, you're trying to get the Happy Meal for your kids, like it'll hit the spot for sure, man. But then again, there's places you want to go to have a fine dining experience that really takes care of your culinary wishes. Then you're gonna go somewhere else, you know. I think it really depends on what you want and who you are. I know it sounds like a cop-out, but I think that's the most meaningful way that I can compare and contrast what AEW is good at. You're here for an in-ring action. Yeah, exactly. If you're here for that, then you're in the right spot. But there are people doing great things in WWE as well. There are people doing great things in MLW. Heck, even NWA actually scored more points last season than Dynamite did. And I think it's because they just keep it simple and they don't try to bat outside their average. They know it's time to lay down a base hit and just score the runs, not always trying to hit a home run that's unconventional batting stance and doing everything you can to just be spectacular and outlandish. So I feel like consistency is AEW's issue because they're always trying to reinvent the wheel. And when you're in a tried and true art form, reinventing the wheel is something that becomes a very slippery slope. Because there are reasons certain things have become a tried and true piece of the art form that you're practicing, and if you continuously try to reinvent the wheel in a weird way that just fits your personal bias, then you're going to rub some people the wrong way, and you're not going to create you're not going to invite new fans to your product if you think that the way that you do everything is always the right way. I think that they try a little too hard to reinvent the wheel, and that's where they go sideways. It's commendable, obviously. If I had Tony Khan's money, I'd probably be doing some weird stuff in wrestling too. I think any of us would do it. I tend to compare WWE to McDonald's. Exactly. But that's the thing, is McDonald's hits the spot when you're looking for that. You know, it's tried and true, and it's American. Not even American. It's a worldwide phenomena. McDonald's is the biggest restaurant ever. It's a tried and true situation where it breeds nostalgia, and it also breeds brand new McDonald's fans every day. So it's as a business, it's incredible. It's an iconic business, and so is WWE in the exact same ways. It breeds nostalgia. It breeds brand new fans every day. And AEW kind of leans on nostalgia, but tries to reinvent the wheel a lot. So it's like it brings in people who want to be nostalgic about wrestling, but it also can annex those people as well with how odd their storytelling is sometimes and other things. So like I said, it's about what you're looking for, man. And I'm glad that there is a divide there. I'm glad that there's a divide, because if there wasn't, we've seen how that goes, man. We just get thrown to the wolves. We're at the mercy of just if they want to be good or not. Right now, WWE has to be good. You know, I love that. I love that there's a divide there, and I love that there's an opportunity for other things to thrive and flourish and create an awesome situation for us to have an ability to choose. Oh, we're doing the scores now? Oh, you guys said we're doing the scores. I guess we're doing the scores now, guys. People are saying do the scores. I didn't say to do the scores yet, so I wasn't prepared. Was I supposed to be doing the scores right now? YouTube block you because of your chosen language in the comment? Oh, dang, that sucks. Man, I would really love to have that $20. I'm sorry they blocked you, man. YouTube is a little odd sometimes. Maybe you could reword it. Maybe you can spell it differently or something. I don't know. Thank you so much for considering chipping in, man. Every dollar helps. Obviously, I pay for internet. I pay for every single thing, the rent, everything, to make sure we keep on rocking. So every dollar helps, man. If you can find a way to get around the moderation that YouTube's doing and contribute, I would appreciate that. You still give me ish, okay. Hey, of course, man, it's all good. But a lot of times you're speaking truth. You're telling it like it is, and you're providing a alternate look at something that maybe I didn't really consider fully. Like when you were talking about how many people are watching on like Max and stuff, I don't know those numbers. It's just it gets a little weird when people start being like, well, possibly we could be looking. It's like, yeah, well, possibly we couldn't be looking at that. So you bring up good points, and I'm never like worried about your comments. Your comments are normally something that I probably should have thought of, and I appreciate that. It's kind of like having the conscience on your shoulder, and you're kind of telling me things that I probably should be thinking about anyway. Let's see here. What do we got? Go here. There we go. I found it. Okay. See how long it's gonna make me wait before I can actually do this. Okay, here we go. I got it. I appreciate the questions, though, guys. This is right now is where we're going into the review of the show. So please have your scores ready, guys. We're about to find out. It's time for the chat. Oh, yes. The grapple chat. Oh, yes. We got the grapple chat. It's time. Grape apple chat. It's a very flavorful edition of grapple chat. Oh, my goodness. What is this? Whoa. Yo, it's working. Hang on. After all is said and done, he's got a chair. You better run. It's John Cena. I don't know why it's not showing up. Oh my goodness. Why isn't it showing up on the screen? I gotta replay that. We gotta replay it. Yo, Gratz, thank you so much. It's my second try. If you get 2 donations, so be it. It worked, man. It worked. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much. What in the world? $20 freaking dollars. Goodness gracious. Doll hairs all over the place. I was wondering why it wasn't showing up here. Did I break it? I think I broke it or something. Thank you so much. Look at this. Grats with $20, man. Goodness gracious. I appreciate that so much, man. I hope that your finances are going super fresh, man. Whenever somebody hooks me up like that, I'm immediately like, yo, is your job epic, dude? Are you working in you got a crazy cool job? Thank you so much. $20. All right, so if you guys watched this episode of AEW Dynamite, I want to know, or is it even called Dynamite? I think it's just Grand Slam. AEW Grand Slam Mexico. I want to know what score you guys would give it out of 10. Now, keep in mind, the highest score I will take is an 8.4 out of 10. The lowest score I'm going to take is a 7.0 out of 10. All right, 7.0 is the lowest. That's the floor. 8.4 is the ceiling, and anywhere in between is the golden area. And I would like your scores before the end of this song right here. What do you got? Let's find out. Juan Chena. Yes, I do. Oh, you got a cool job. Okay, cool. That's what I'm trying to hear, man. I'm glad. Thank you, Strange, for posting the score command. Thank you for doing that, man. Because we definitely need the scores in here. It was just a little before I was expecting it. I was like, oh, I guess we're doing the scores. It's cool if you like looking at 4 screens at the whole for the whole day. Oh, so you got like a tech job, technological. That's cool. I'm looking at couple screens myself, but probably nothing like what you're up to. All right, so here we go. We have 7. I'm adding all these scores up, by the way, and if you guys are wondering why I cap it at 8.4 and why I also cap it on the low end at 7.0, it's to alleviate the fandom, the fanboys and stuff. It's so that people actually have to think about it a little bit. And I've done thousands of episodes of Grapple Chat, and what I found is that this is the easiest way to figure out if a show was good or not so good. Because like once you start dipping into like 7 or below, if you know that's like, okay, the show is just they tried, but nah, you didn't hit it. So, and then above 8.4 is like, oh man, it must have been one of the best shows ever then, right? Like, and I feel like most shows are gonna fall within that score range. And I actually have a cool way of averaging out people's scores. I divide it. It's an easy way of averaging it, but I have a cutoff of 7.75. So if it averages above 7.75, that equals the show got a full point in the Battle of the Brands that we're doing. If it averaged below 7.75, then that's where we get into it got like a half a point or no points at all for the show. And these points that each show is scoring, they go towards the end of the season, which this season is ending after SummerSlam goes off the air, the second night of SummerSlam. We're not counting SummerSlam as 2 separate nights either. We're just counting it as overall what we thought about SummerSlam. So I'll be averaging the 2 scores together. They're not getting any extra points out of splitting it up. So let's get it. 7.59 says J-Rock. Thank you, J-Rock. 7.59. You got it. Ringmaster says 7.6. 7.6. Thank you, Ringmaster. WB says 7.78. 7.78. There we go. Thank you, WB. Okay. I just checked. YouTube did refund. Okay, cool. Because I was like, dude, I'll just give you the money back if it charged you twice. That sucks. I was like, I'll cash app you or something. I was thinking about, okay, if it does show up twice, I'm just gonna give it back, man. That's not cool. Carlito would not like that. Goki said 7.78. Okay. Thank you, Goki. 7.78. Or 7.87 it says, actually. Hang on. Boom. 8.7. There you go. All right, I got you. I got it right. Thank you, Goki. Donovan says 8.4. Donovan says it's the best it could have possibly been. I hope Zeuxis is not having cracked vertebrae, man. That looked bad. Hope she's okay. Gritty over Will Washington. Yeah. They should definitely hire me instead of Will. His ability to keep the show consistent. What is he? He's the continuity expert. Maybe I don't want him fired. Maybe they could hire me too, and then just listen to me, and then keep making him think is like what he's talking about is working. I'd love it. Thank you so much, Gratz. Thank you so much for the $20. You guys hooked it up tonight. My goodness. I appreciate it. Also appreciate the memberships, guys. I dropped the membership cost to 99 cents. That way, if you just have $1, you can become a member. And every member we get lets me unlock new, well, not everyone. There's cutoffs and stuff. But every member we get gets us closer to having more emotes and stuff I can put on here so you guys get them. All right, so my score. This episode of Grand Slam had a great energy to it, but I attribute a lot of that to the crowd, the venue, just the energy of what it is to be Lucha Libre in Mexico, man. It's just, it was infectious to the point where people were asking, how do I watch more CMLL, and I was feeling the same way. I think that they did such a good job of presenting something that the fan who came to the show paid for. They did such a good job of delivering that sort of thing that I cannot deny what was a very infectious atmosphere. Okay, now that is where I have to end the like glowing praise, because a lot of this seems so just what its strong point is was also its weak point, because it's like they put everything necessary on the screen. Oh my goodness. Radio, thank you. Oh my goodness. It's Radio Mania. Yo. Radio, welcome. Thank you for the 100 bits, man. The strong point was also the weak point, because their strength was that they gave the crowd everything they wanted, but their weakness was that I didn't get much out of this. It was like continuous combat with very little substance behind it, and a lot of the people involved are people I don't know anything about. So from a emotional investment standpoint, this didn't really do anything for me. From a just a raw enjoyment of just physically flying around and doing things, then yes, it was good. But to me, I've seen so much wrestling, I've done so much of it, I've displayed so much and booked so much and talked so much about it, that it's just, to me, it becomes tiresome to just watch people do moves that I don't care about. And maybe that's my fault, but I do feel like I'm a fairly emotionally available person who does get invested in people when I have a reason to. I don't feel like I'm rejecting them teaching me about these people and for me to get into them. It's just they've not given me a reason to do it. And if I went around just caring about every single person that I ever see, I feel like I'd be just like a very exhausted person all day, because there's a lot of bad stuff happening in the world. If I cared about every single person on this planet with like an intense bit of investment, then I feel like I'd just be emotionally exhausted and very sad, So they just didn't give me a reason to care about most of this. But the action was good, and to that I have to say, you to me, I'm going to give it about a 7.7. I'm not giving this a passing score. I think you have to be really into wrestling to enjoy this show. You have to be really into the wrestling aspect, and not care about who's that, who's this, why is this, what. I feel like the average person who would come along and watch this show would absolutely check out and not be into this. They'd be like, oh, that was cool, but I'm out. And to me, that's not what creates a fan. A fan is created out of characters and drama and maybe and also the the physical aspect of what this is and the art of it and being impressed. You might get somebody to check back in next week to see if it's going to be as crazy as this, but it ain't going to be like this next week, you know? So I feel like this show was almost a passing show. Could have used a bit more emotional investment, a little bit more character building, something cool that was slotted together throughout the show. You know how they did last night with Blake Monroe. I'm not saying this is a glowing example or anything, but last night on NXT, they showed you her showing up in the parking lot. They showed you her backstage taking pictures and being a star. They let you know throughout the show that she's about to sign her contract, and then they paid it off at the end. They gave that through line where you could be emotionally invested or at least want to see what's going to happen. Maybe you're not emotional about it, but maybe you're like, oh, let me find out what's going to happen here, because they're taking an awful lot of time on this. I didn't get that feeling at all. It felt like, match, let's go. Okay, bye. We're out of here. And then post-match beatdown. Back to back, repetitive. So I'm going to go 7.70, okay? 7.7, basically. Not a bad show, but I think that a little bit more investment into making me care about somebody during the show would have helped. And the closest I got was like Tony Storm coming out here in Carmen Sandiego outfit. So not a bad show, but just if somebody who doesn't watch wrestling, who used to watch it, asked me about this show and like, yo, I heard they had a show in Mexico, should I watch that? I'd be like, yeah. It was a good spectacle, you know. I wouldn't tell them that, 2.5 hours of their night, because I wouldn't tell them 2.5 hours of their night is worth the entirety of that time. Maybe an hour of it was like meaningful, maybe. So I'm going 7.70. Not bad, not a bad show, but just a little below the limbo bar, or actually a little above the limbo bar. They hit the limbo bar with their head. They were like, oh man, I thought I was good at limbo. You almost did it, man. If your nose wasn't extended as that, right there, you would have got it. Sounds like I did not miss much. You missed some good wrestling, Radio. And you missed a hellacious crash and burn. The women's match with Mercedes. Oh my God, I thought this lady was. They were about to call the match. She jumped out of the ring and landed on her face and head, and it. Oh man, ugh. Okay, so everybody's scores added together equals 46.94. All right, now we're going to divide 46.94 by every score that we got. And I am going, wait, did I get your score? I didn't get Grat's score. Grat's put 8, right? Hang on. I don't think I got his score. I think it was 8.0, right? Yeah, it was 8. Okay, my bad. Here. Plus 8. There we go. All right, now it's 54.94. Thought I might have missed it. It's perspective. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I said. Like, the people who showed up for this got exactly what they wanted, but their strength was also kind of their weakness when it comes to mine. So let's do it. Ringmaster, what are you talking about? We're going to remove your message. You need to chill out with stuff like that, man. All right. So 54.94 divided by how many scores we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scores, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scores. Yep. So 54.94 divided by 7 equals 7.8485, 714-285, 71429. Oh, I think it's like a repeating decimal pattern after that. I think we created like a Mandelbrot type of situation. 7.84. So that means, guess what? They got the point. Let's give them the point. All right, here we go. Dynamite. Is there a collision this week? I think there is, right? So this doesn't count for collision like last week. Yeah, because this was only a Dynamite show as far as I know. And I think they advertised a collision as well. So we're gonna add it to just Dynamite. So far so good, man. These scores are kind of kind of tight right now. You know, it always starts this way, and I appreciate that, and I hope it stays tight forever. You know, hope it stays tight, because that makes the best seasons. As you can see, we have a rundown of how many times each show has won a trophy at the end of the season, whether it's gold, silver, or bronze. Obviously, there are longer running shows than others, because we do switch out shows every now and then if they prove to just not be cutting it right, or they're not putting on enough shows for it to work. Some people like I wish we could put MLW on here, but they have such a weird schedule. I can't do it. I have to really tighten this up. I know what I can do, but I gotta just sit down and do it. I need to make this look a lot more aesthetically pleasing. But at least we're getting the point across, all right? There you have it. Dynamite moves into a very nice placement here, and let's see if they can keep it rocking. We have not watched Power yet. We're gonna get to Power though. We also have Evolve. We watch Evolve, but we don't show it. I mean, we don't score it. Dynamite did some of that last week, but Arena Mexico was a pure in-ring show. Exactly. And to me, that's where you end up. If you do too much of either, you kind of mess up the flow as far as I'm concerned. That's why my score was right below the threshold. 7.75 is a passing score, so them getting 7.87 or 7.84, that means they passed. They got a full point this week. Thank you guys so much for your scores, by the way, man. I really appreciate everybody's enthusiasm and you just being here tonight. It helped me to enjoy this show way more than I would have, because as I said previously, when you just go raw in ring, you're gonna lose a bit of me. You're gonna lose a bit of my investment, especially if I don't have a reason to care about most of the people who are doing all the flippy floppy stuff. So thank you guys for being here, because you improved my night more than I could possibly quantify. I hope that I helped your night to matter more and be a little more fresh as well. And I hope that you enjoyed having your opinion matter. A lot of the review shows for wrestling, they don't let the squad say what's up. You know, they tell you what they thought, and that's it. So I came up with a way to do it where we get to talk about it, and everybody's opinion matters equally. My opinion, your opinion, they both are in the average, and so we all get to matter when it comes to the review here, and we get to kind of see how far the range goes. And I think that this show did deserve a point, because I'm so close to giving it a point, but I didn't. And then some people are like way up here. So I think that the average really did help to kind of hash it out and help us all to kind of see where the average person probably is thinking about it. God knows how many belts she'll win. Oh, you're talking about Mercedes. Make sure you guys get over to my Twitch channel, okay? Twitch is where we're rocking for the remainder of the evening, and I have some really cool stuff to show you guys tonight. Like I said, we're going to be watching wrestling. I'll be showing it on the screen. It won't be like this with just like stagnant pictures of Moxley and stuff. I'll be actually showing you guys the wrestling tonight. And we'll be just, man, we're rocking and rolling with some epic contributions of the people who chipped in tonight. We're not stopping, guys. The stream is not over, but it's continuing on twitch.tv/Gritty Urban Saga, where I'm live right now. I'm actually live on Twitch right now, so if you guys click that link, you'll just be right in the chat. There's nothing different about it except for it won't say YouTube where you're at. If you get a chance, check out Mascara, Dorada versus Bandito. Oh, is that from yesterday? People said that they wrestled yesterday. Not those two, but they told me that CMLL had an event yesterday. I'm going to have to check that out. One of the things I do on my Twitch channel as well, Delayed Grats, is that if somebody tips me like $2 or $3 or whatever, and they just attach a video of like a match or something, then I'll watch it. As long as it's not like an hour long or like a half an hour long. If it's a half an hour long, I'd probably ask that people tip like $5 or something. But if you want to see my live reaction to that, then I would say that's the best way to do it is just get to my Twitch channel, because Twitch is not as like, they're not as crazy on the copyright stuff, so I can kind of do that stuff over here. That's what we're about to do right now. We're about to watch a bunch of stuff that people contributed to have me watch and react to and hang out and just have fun with. So get on over here, guys. That's what I can tell you. Twitch.tv/Gritty Urban Saga. There's the link in the chat right there. Thank you so much, everybody on YouTube. You guys made this one of my favorite streams of the year thus far on YouTube. I really, really appreciate you guys, and I hope that I will see you on Twitch. We're not done yet. Like I said, this stream is not over. And everybody who's already on Twitch, stick around, because we're not done yet. But that was the chat. Was it the chat?